everybody. Welcome to Casters and Cantrips live from the Cauldron NYC.
Hey.
You're so well trained. Thank you guys. What you're hearing are our friends in our studio audience here who have the esteemed task of interacting with our story tonight and being the arbiters of our success or, in fact, our failure.
And death.
Yeah, we love drama. So welcome. And welcome all of you out there on Twitch. For anybody who is here with us, we do stream this game on Twitch. That's what all of these little cameras out here are for at twitch.tv/ActivePlayerNetwork. Active Player Network is a multifaceted tabletop channel where we teach you how to play all sorts of different tabletop board games. We also do overviews of new games that haven't come out yet. We do miniature painting. We talk about new role-playing games. We do it all. We even interview luminaries from the gaming community to tell their stories about how they prioritize play. And all of that can be found on our sundry channels. They are all Active Player Network on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, and Active Player Net on Twitter, because we just had to. Literally, we just had to. We had to make it hard in one way, because gamers love a challenge. That's why we do it, folks. So tonight, courtesy of Active Player Network, we do have a giveaway for our audience here. In my hands, I hold the prize. This is the Cerebria, the Inside World card game from Mind Clash Games. We've been giving these away over the last couple of weeks because our friends at Mind Clash Games were nice enough to supply them. But I love these to pair with people who love role-playing games, because it is all about developing the most advanced identity. You have bliss and gloom emotions, and you're battling each other to create an identity with the cards. So how can you get your adventurous little mitts on these? Well, I'll tell you. If you have a Twitter or an Instagram account and you want to post that you are here at the Cauldron NYC, at Casters and Cantrips, if you want to do a hashtag and put Casters and then the letter N and then Cantrips, that's how you do it. That's how I'll know you've entered. I will remind you, this will be going to one of you lovely folks at the end of the night, so take pictures, enjoy yourself. Olivia is here to serve you. Yay, Olivia! Our beautiful kitchen witch. Kitch witch for short. She is the best. She will help you out. And in fact, ordering off of our menu gets you favor tokens. Favor tokens are the primary thing you use to interact with the game here tonight, and we're going to tell you a little bit about that. You can see in front of you, you have character sheets representing all of us, and we'll give you a little intro to each one of us in just a moment. And then you'll also have your menu, and on the menu it will say how many tokens you get for ordering each different type of item. Now, when you want to supply us with your favor, which we would love to curry, you will go to, does anyone not have Twitter here?
Oh, yes.
Okay,
No.
that's fine.
It's okay.
It's
all
fine.
good.
It's
all
taken
good.
care
We
of.
have a backup
Yeah,
plan.
we have a backup plan.
do it at one following.
That's fine. It's okay. We love you still. It's not.
Followers.
Yeah. You're a leader, sir. And dare I say, an influencer. You'd be surprised how much they throw around that term. But what you can do is hail Olivia with your wand. You see your wands in the black boxes in front of you. You can go ahead and get those out now, because you may be called upon to use them at certain points.
Pretty.
They're also pretty to see. These are wands that you can use right here at the potions class that they offer at the Cauldron in New York City, so come check that out if you are in town. But these wands can be used as well to summon Olivia, our beautiful kitchen witch, who will then take your favor and bring it to our moderator of mischief, Deanna. Yeah, there she is in the corner. Isn't she lovely? Okay, so something's in the water today. I'm just very excited. I'm already singing, and I'm not the bard, so that's where we are. So Deanna will then know which one you will select one of us to award it to, and you can choose the names off of the character sheets. You will then be able to Deanna will summon our attention with the Orb of Awesomeness. I've just named it now. And then we will get flasks. Now, the number of flasks that are counted shall be 1, 2, 3, or 4. For one flask, if a character has one flask, they can roll with advantage on a roll. So you roll twice and then take the higher result. For 2 flasks, we are able to maximize the effect of a healing or damaging spell. And because this is Casters and Cantrips, we're all magical classes, so don't worry, everybody can use it. And for 3, we activate our ultimate ability, which we will tell you each one of us has one specific to our characters. And lastly, if we don't use those ultimates fast enough, we don't get to decide when they go off. We get an overflow. And in the overflow, we roll on a table of calamities that can befall drinking that potion immediately. So A, we have to use our ultimate ability right then and there, and B, it is accompanied by an odd effect. We've had some doozies. So consolidating your favor on one person can have very cool and disastrous consequences depending on what happens. Yeah, so that's pretty much. Does everybody get how to interact with the game? Any questions there? No?
Well done.
What a time to be alive. Don't be afraid to use those tokens. We'll need
where do
them.
we send the Twitters to? Where do we tweet at again?
At hashtag casters, the letter N, and then cantrips.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, so tweet a picture at us, or you can put it on Instagram with the same hashtag. Either one is fine. It's great. And we should probably
That's for the giveaway,
introduce ourselves
Yes.
at this juncture. So, Miles, take it away.
I'm Miles Duffield. I'm running the game tonight, which means that I'm guiding all of them along the story that I've kind of set, sort of. And I'm also playing everyone else in the world of the Fae.
In the world.
The world.
the world.
Hello, I'm Dexter Warren. I'm playing Ranger Jin Verdenscale with his delightful pet bat companion, Dame Shirley Batsy.
Give it up for the dame.
Yes, my
Best character.
love of my life. My ultimate ability is Assault and Battery, where the dame swells in size and summons a whole cloud of little baby bats flying through the air. Not literal babies, because that'd be bad.
I've never really thought about
that
it.
mental image.
That's really interesting. That says something about me. Me, Anne Richmond, host of Active Player Network, and friend to all who enter the Cauldron. I play Dr. Portia Fair, the not-so-mad scientist and artificer who is a half-elf drow. And that is pretty much it. My ultimate ability is the mother of invention, as every good inventor should be. I am able to create a single-use construct with almost no limitations, and it's pretty great. But yeah, it's used for one thing, and then it goes away very sadly. But man, what you can do with that one thing. It's been a time. That's it. That's me.
Hey! Hi, I'm Amy Chrzanowski. I play Leiya Lee, who is an Half-Orc Paladin. She really likes herbology, and she really likes unicorns. And maybe one day, DM will grant that magical time of meeting a unicorn.
I mean, you have to be here for him to grant it.
Well,
Oh.
Spoilers, Amy wasn't here last week. We met a unicorn, so
but it was a not unicorn.
we'll get into that
Well,
later.
yeah, it's the long story. My ultimate ability is overgrowth. She's able to summon plants to help her with whatever we're doing in our journey, whether that's building a bridge or killing a bunch of people. Yeah.
Paladin,
that's
you know, killing
Yes.
a bunch of people.
Whatever.
Crusades!
Yeah.
Yes. And I am Chris Bailey. I am playing Donovaine de Monet, Fire Genasi Bard, playwright extraordinaire, currently introducing the art of the musical to the words of the Fae, and it's going incredibly well, thank you very much. All entirely original compositions. And my ultimate ability is Theatre of the Mind, which digs into the psyches of whatever it is that is opposing us, pulls out their deepest, most hidden nightmares, and brings them to reality.
It's a super fun time
Yes.
for us and not for them.
Yes.
And with that, I do believe that is everything we need to go over in record time, folks.
We did good.
Let's
Yeah.
get in.
We even made jokes.
We
yeah,
did.
well, we
They weren't
tried.
good
Yeah,
jokes.
I was like, I've taken a 12 money on the room, and I've decided to get new material. Let's take it away, Miles.
Yeah, speaking of jokes.
Absolutely.
Whoa!
Oh.
I meant us.
Oh!
Okay.
I thought you
All right,
meant
enough.
Miles.
We're fine.
Don't
all right.
antagonize him before we start our last arc episode.
So-
Oh, God.
Last time on Casters and Cantrips. This, well, a group of 4 ordinary New Yorkers, which is, of course, to say, really strange individuals, all were pulled from their everyday lives by a shadowy figure into this strange, fantastical world called the Fade, which they found to be this kind of almost mirror world of our New York. Much larger, much stranger, magic was very alive. And they found that they were one of an elite group that could travel back and forth between these 2 worlds, right? However, they also discovered that a necrotic infection had taken root in the Tser, the world tree, this massive trunk that erupted out of the ground and was the source of all the magic in the world. And of course, their timely arrival with the sudden infection means that the government of Fai'Dai, the city that's built around the tree, has blamed them for the infection and tasked them with the curing of the tree. So they've been tasked with making a superior healing potion. And in order to do that, they've traveled all across the Fade, searching for various different regions, largely massacring various different monsters in order to get their pieces in order to make this potion.
Oh, boy.
So all of you have, like, given stuff along the way. You've all made pretty big sacrifices.
It's fine.
I kind of want to...
Go over that?
Yeah, I kind of want to review all the terrible things that you have all given away along your path.
This is your life, D&D style.
Exactly, yes. Why don't we start over here?
Yeah.
What have you sacrificed?
Well, I sacrificed my ability to travel back and forth.
Right, you're trapped here.
And I gave up the dream of ever being comfortable again.
I forgot,
Right.
honestly.
Yeah.
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 And whatever
Right.
came of that picture?
I mean, you have it,
Oh,
I would imagine.
not unicorn.
I mean, you know.
All right, let's not get
Yep.
too deep into
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
All right. I have given away my confidence. Is that what it would be? Because I gave away part of my shadow.
Yeah.
And
Piece of your shadow.
yeah, and shadows are what help you in this world apparently repel fear and beat it back. So kind of a chip. I have a chip on my shoulder, on my shadow shoulder. I don't know.
Chip
kind
out
of a
of your
Mrs.
shadow
Pac-Man
shoulder.
thing. I don't think too much about it because it hasn't mattered until now. And I'm sure it will. And then I also have I gave away my ability to travel in the last game to find out for sure where my ex-husband who stole my research is in Fai'Dai.
Oh, snap.
And he gonna get it. He's in the Heights with the fairies. That's what I found
That's
out.
what you found out.
Yeah.
Next.
Worth it.
Physically, I don't think I've given anything up. It's thrown my moral compass into.
Yeah,
because-
you
just
had
because
to-
I had to sacrifice a stranger. I had to pick
Yeah.
who would be killed.
Yeah, it was like, well, you didn't give up anything of your own, but
I just did on my conscience that I gave a name and someone was killed.
You lost your chance to see a unicorn.
Well, that too.
Yeah. So far.
Well, but we still have one more week.
Exactly. Donovaine.
I haven't really given up anything either, because really, why give up people when others are so willing to jump on that sword for you? What has happened, however, is I have been barred for life from the Bard College of Juilliard for future crimes yet to be committed.
Do you really feel
And-
bad about that?
I am
still a
very
little
upset
salty.
about this. There's some bitterness there. And my shadow has grown horns. I'm sure there's nothing going on there. That's totally fine. We don't
Yeah.
need to. I'm sure it's
Yeah,
fine.
exactly. You got jumped by something demonic and shadowy.
Yep.
All right.
probably
So-
fine.
Probably fine. So, it's been a week since your last adventure out, and during which you delved into an ancient tomb and found a dragon and beat him up really bad and took the daiquiri of life in order to exchange for...
He did okay too, though. I
some
mean,
other
don't
things,
take
yeah.
away what he did.
Yeah, he did okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty even.
But so the week has passed. You, Leiya were gone for
Yes.
this whole week and are just returning. And indeed, the ceremony of the creation of this potion has finally been approved, and you've set a time and a date, and the city knows that like it's supposed to happen, so there's like a certain buzz around. And you've all been assembled in the second floor of the cauldron, which has a mirror in the other place, and indeed has the tree from which you can travel between these two worlds.
Well, some of us
it's
can.
built around. Well, yeah, exactly. So you've all been assembled in the second floor of the cauldron, and fittingly, there's a very large cauldron sitting in the middle, and around the room are candles that float or sit on shelves or the bar, dripping their wax down. And Eglark, your goblin friend, way back from the very first episode, who's like used to know travelers, has been around for a very long time, and is kind of the closest thing that you all have to a mentor here, has finally gotten you all here. And you've brought all the pieces together, and now it's time to make the potion. So, our various different pieces that we have, right? Mm-hmm. Do you remember all of them?
A cow is white as milk, a cape is red as blood, a hair is yellow as corn, a slipper is pure as gold.
Nope.
I know we have.
Pretty sure that's what it was.
Yeah, so I know we needed water, spirit, mind, fire, and heart, because I wrote that down.
Right.
We have the hag's brew for water,
Yeah.
the creepy little eyeball thing for mind.
Right.
We have the hag's spirit.
Yeah, you have the
Somehow.
spirit of the innocent that Amy
Yeah.
chose.
Yes, and then we have the
dragon heart.
little baby dragon,
Oh,
and
It's still alive.
Yes.
Tiny little dragon that is at the
I've
heart
just
of a
been
dragon.
hanging out with him, making
Yes.
sure, like, you know when you have to put your dog down and you just want to
Oh
make
my
sure he
God,
has, like, a...
Anne.
seriously, Anne.
No, but, like, when you have to, you want to give it all the nice
Hospice?
things it likes. So, like, you
Oh.
feed it, like, all of its favorite things.
Did you
and
take it on a
Eats
bucket list
candles.
trip?
yeah, I give it candles.
Oh yeah, it is made of wax, isn't it?
I mean,
Yeah.
also we're definitely giving this task to our ranger, correct?
Yeah.
Because we have to grind up this baby dragon, and I mean, come on, gin and juice.
Oh!
Oh, my God.
I've been sitting on that one for a week.
That's oh boy.
Yeah.
Took a point of psychic damage.
Gin and
That's
juice.
good. That's
All
really
right.
Kill
good.
me.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
So,
I'm good now.
He-
assemble this,
Yeah.
right, from the various different pieces. And I kind of want to leave it up to all of you how you bring each piece and how you apply it into the potion, how it gets, like, ground up or
Sure.
set on fire, whatever it might be. So we, like, create this together. And if you have, like, confusions, we can, like, throw one or two questions out to the audience about, like, should I do this or this, right?
Yeah.
But let's keep that on the low side. So let's start at the beginning. Right? We have the owlbear egg,
Oh,
Yep.
right?
God, so many
In
big
order to make the
creatures.
base of this
Yeah.
potion, right?
Stock?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you want to start?
No, I was just saying the stock. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
it's like chicken
yeah,
stock, but
precisely.
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah. Do you want to start for how
no.
you... Is anyone going to volunteer for me?
How big is the container that we're doing this
Yeah.
in?
Let's say it's like this big.
Okay,
The
perfect.
cauldron, if you will.
Then
It's
what
like a cauldron,
I'm
yeah.
going to do is with one hand,
It's not a mirror.
I hold it under the cauldron and do produce flame.
Okay.
Get that, and then on the edge, I'm going to crack the owlbear egg open with the other hand and empty that into the cauldron.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And it
Nice.
like
Yeah.
begins to sizzle and burn, and wow, here we go.
It's
And then there were
happening.
props.
Hey.
Ask and ye shall receive.
Oh.
Cool.
And also, no.
Oh.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it goes in. Next up is the, well, we have a piece of the tsair, which we didn't have to procure
Yeah.
during time
Right.
because we're right next to the tsair. So you have like a large chunk of a leaf of the tsair, which
Yeah.
is like this thick, this huge tree leaf.
This seems like a task worthy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
I'm like, do I put the whole thing in there? I guess I'll kind of like,
Just commit.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I kind of just like stroke the leaf a little bit and just splash it into the water
Beautiful.
or whatever that egg
Yolk.
was.
The egg
Yeah.
gross.
Yeah.
The
The egg,
base.
the egg yolk, the big
Yeah.
chunky egg yolk.
Yeah.
That's bad.
It's so
Really
awful.
gross place to start. I didn't think about
Yeah,
that.
you did this.
Yeah, this is the view.
And,
Okay.
and next up, let's go for the scary one, the shadow of the Perryton.
Oh, I'll take care of that. That's fine.
No
You're
fair.
all ready
So,
for that.
I cast dancing lights all about because shadows need light to exist.
Yeah.
And then I take the bottle that we caught it in and basically like mage hand it up and then direct the shadow down and I basically use the dancing light to mold it so it can't like escape or run away because it can't get outside the ring of light.
Absolutely. Ooh, I
Yeah.
love that. And this
Nice.
like shadow of this Perryton, which is this deer, right? That has these massive wings and these sharp, hungry teeth. So this like terrified, hungry, scared, furious shadow like coaxes its way out and into what it thinks is freedom.
Yeah. And at
then
every
starts to
turn it's met by these lights that keep kind of herding it down into the cauldron.
until finally it disappears into the
Get in
broth.
that egg, son. Yeah.
Fantastic. Next up, we have the 4 elements. We have the owlbear's claw, right, for earth.
R.I.P.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. Dex?
Yeah, so making sure that our pet owlbear is nowhere near seeing this.
That would be good.
Yeah, Fluffykins is in my room. It's fine.
Okay, good. Thane Fluffykins is away. I take the claw and some of the feathers I had left over, and I just say a quick thank you for plopping it in.
Splashing it in.
Yeah.
Great. I love that. Next, let's do air, the piece of the Perryton's feather. Who's up for that? Clearly not him. Let's lose the cauldron. It's not serving us like we thought
It was.
would.
It was. I was definitely having like a murdering minister's moment there with it, but now I'm done.
We're done.
Yeah.
All right, air. Can you do this, Chris?
Which one? The feather?
Perryton's feather. Yeah.
Actually, for the Perryton, this is the one where Donovaine backs away from it, wanting nothing to
Yeah.
do with it, because that's when my shadow got corrupted.
Yeah.
That's true.
So he wants nothing to do with this
So what
part.
is it? It's feathers.
The feather of the Perryton, right? These
Yeah.
long bluish brown feathers.
So for that, I will use my kind of dexterous sleight of hands ability because I make a lot of things and work with small things with my hands and carefully cut all of the feathers off of the quill in each direction, and then use a mortar and pestle to grind up into a fine powder. And then once it's all done, the charm's bound up.
Feather powder.
Yeah.
That's so cool. All right, so we've done earth, air. Next is water, the hag's brew, which the 3 hags, they found languishing in prison. And the hag's brew was prison wine brewed in the toilet.
Yeah.
That way, Miles.
Definitely seems like up your alley.
Let's know.
Very
Toilet wine. You're the
theatrical.
bard. What do you want? It's toilet wine.
I take issue with your stereotyping of me.
Fair.
Fine.
But what are you going to do with it?
But
Walk up there, approach back up now that the Perryton stuff is done, and we just got with a bottle of it. Yeah, I'll just do the whole like crack it open, right? Swig for me, drop for you, swig for me, drop
Toilet
for
wine.
you.
Toilet wine. Toilet wine at lunch.
How does it taste?
Yeah.
how does it taste?
refreshing.
Let's roll a d20. You know what? Audience.
Oh no.
Let's see. How do I want
take
to
a vote.
Let's
Like
let's
a
take
warm
vote.
summer's
Does
day.
it taste really good or really bad? Juan's up for really good toilet wine.
Yeah.
No one wants it to
coming.
taste
That's
really
a
good.
hard
That is-
pass.
that's a-
So then, but then does it taste like just bad, or does it taste like the worst thing ever? Juan's up for worst thing ever because I think I know where we're going with this. Yeah, you gotta go worst thing ever.
It's
You
not
gotta
just
carry it
a
to the
wand,
end.
it's a wand and a woo. Yeah, like there was a woo.
Oh god, it's like that wine that comes in a plastic bottle.
Oh,
Airplane
boy.
wine.
It's
Yes.
barefoot wine in a
Oh.
plastic bottle, literally barefoot.
no. Oh. No, thank you.
There you have it.
Sorry, the rift just popped out.
It's like there's like little chunks of something in there. You don't tell anyone, and you decide not to ask any questions.
Oh no, I'm.
It's
This
ice.
is fine.
It's totally
This is
ice.
fine. This is fine.
Totally fine. And finally, the dragon fire,
Oh no.
right, is the last element.
Yeah.
And I
Put
was
in
there, so.
I pulled a thing on a leash out of
The
our
little
room
dragon.
as we rooming together.
That's what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
and
Yeah.
I'm
Baby
like,
dragon,
come on,
yeah.
buddy, come on. And I'm like, Fluffykin, sit. Sit. Stay.
Oh, no.
Stay. Stay. I love you too.
So we haven't told you what an owlbear is. We're just assuming a level of Dungeons and Dragons knowledge, which is not kind of us.
it's kind of like an owl and a bear.
It's both.
Yeah.
Take an owl, make it big, take away its ability to fly, but make it much more angry.
Yeah.
Um,
It's like an owl.
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
The
And
face
this
is
one's
like
a
an owl.
baby and he's white.
He's all down.
Like the-
Yeah. Yeah, he's just so fluffy. Yeah. Yeah, stay, babe. Okay. Mommy loves you. Slams door. Pulls dragon out. Yeah. Look away, Fluffykins. Look away. And I just go, here.
you-
I can't.
Yeah, that's
you
fine.
Make it as comfortable as you can.
I will. And I take it over to the cauldron, and it's like, hey, little dragon, let the last thing be is kind of a little bigger dragon. And I'm actually gonna use my new druid cantrip, bonfire, create bonfire, and just poof the little dude.
Just melt him.
Just
I
like,
love that. I'm
Yeah.
laughing because it's really sad, and I'm trying to not be vulnerable. So absolutely, I love that. I love that. It's beautiful, and it's like the thing stares into your eyes, right? And its eyes are like these two, like the feeling that you get when you look directly at a candle flame, right? And it stares directly into your eyes, and you get the sense that it knows. And it breathes in and breathes out, and this little puff of smoke comes out before it's engulfed with flame, and it kind of drips down off your hands.
Towel.
yeah, thank you.
Okay.
And then I drop that into. Gotta get like all of it.
Surely no.
So that is both fire and the beginning of our
Yeah.
pieces of a person, right? Pieces of a being. So you have heart, done, from the dragon's heart. Next up is mind, which is the eyeball of the hag,
yeah.
the hag's coven eyeball.
I
right?
will take that one because I'm the one who grabbed onto that thing.
Yeah.
And thinking that we need a little bit of levity after that one,
Yeah.
I will kind of take a step back and just kind of 3-point the eye into the cauldron. But as I do, I rub a little bit of fleece, and the eyeball just kind of lets out this yell, like the "Ah!" I turn to the rest of the party and go, ice cream.
So I need to make you roll for that because it's going to be so funny if you miss. So roll a dexterity save.
Well,
That is a total of 6. No, 7.
I feel like you throw it super high, turn back, go ice cream.
and you're like, why aren't you laughing? I'm like,
It's like on the ground. It's like kind of twitching.
I'll take like from in my my arm compartment.
Yeah.
I'll like a little set of like tweezers pop out, and I'm like, it's fine, it's fine. Say it again.
Ice cream.
Okay. And
It's like going, wait, no. All right.
and then they fold themselves
Pulled
back
back inside of
Yeah.
your fake arm.
Yeah.
Well, not fake arm. There's
Well,
a better way to say that. Prosthetic.
Yeah, my prosthetic.
So we've done heart, we've done mind. Next we have spirit, the innocent soul.
Yeah.
I feel like you're going to want to take responsibility for this.
Is it in like an orb or
How does
what is
one
it? Yeah, how does one
contain
capture
a human soul?
Usually with a diploma.
Does one capture the soul of a sentient being? I feel like it's so you know those for a while there were like those water balls that were like little gooey ball of
Yeah.
waters that you like popped in your mouth and people were trying to make this a thing. Did I dream this?
Tide Pods?
Did I dream this?
like,
I mean,
like
I
an
don't
alternate,
know.
like it's It's
It's like this big,
dew.
and it's got like a gel outside.
I remember. I remember
yes.
they had those things
To
with like
replace water
whiskey
bottles.
recently.
Yes, to replace water
Yeah,
bottles so that there's no
yeah.
waste.
like the dude from A Bug's Life. Like
Oh,
that.
I was so scared.
Yeah.
I was really terrified for a moment.
I was scared for you.
What was that? So I feel like it's that. It's like slightly viscous and gooey on the outside, right? But the inside is this like, it has mass, right? But only barely,
Okay.
right? It kind of pushes against you if you press against it, but it gives easy. It doesn't belong here.
And what's the approximate weight of a human soul?
It's about a quarter of a pound.
Great. So just
Oh.
remember
Okay.
that.
Do we have a set of scales
it's
and
a
a
bag.
I
feather?
mean, I'm not gonna throw it.
Let that weigh on you.
I
forever.
kind of just want to do that, like, Alaska York. You will.
Which one is this? This is
soul.
yeah, I know, but you
Yeah.
specific person whose soul you are throwing into
The ride or die.
It was
It was
the
the
one who was
guy
there
who-
because of the incubus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was
No.
waiting for his
The
lover to
innocent
return.
prisoner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just want to be like, you will be avenged! And just kind of like,
It's just better this way, man. Like, at least you have a purpose now. Just,
Oof.
just like, plop of it.
plop him in.
yeah.
It floats on the water for a moment before the heat overtakes it, and then it
And just falls.
dissolves in the light of it spreading out across the top. So it like kind of creates this almost like iridescent mist
Yeah.
that sits on top of the potion.
That is deeply upsetting.
Heart, spirit, mind, social.
Yeah.
I don't think we got anything.
We look. I look around the room. What?
Eglark like looks at you. You didn't get.
Well, you didn't tell. It wasn't on the list. It wasn't on the
You're
list.
missing something.
We had water, spirit, mind,
but-
fire, and heart. That's
Yeah,
what you
that's-
told
yeah,
us to
yeah.
get.
There was social. There's another thing about being a person. Oh no! And
You
he,
think
like,
we know
starts
how to be
pacing.
people?
Wait. Oh, wait. No, you're doing a thing because like people miscommunicate all the time. We're miscommunicating now. Is that the missing thing?
That doesn't help.
Social,
Maybe.
right? Isn't that
Oh,
being social?
social, yeah.
This is.
Social.
I had a
Oh,
list.
God,
You
oh,
gave me a
God,
list.
oh, God.
We went down the list. I made the list.
They're gonna hang us. They're gonna hang us all. We're all dead. We're all dead.
What do we need?
What constitutes social?
What that?
This laughter like starts to erupt from downstairs.
It's the witches.
And then it becomes another laugh, and then another crazier laugh.
That
And up
sounds like
the stairs
the
come
hags.
up three very familiar suits of armor,
same
which you
scenes.
tried to imprison the
Yeah.
three hags in.
Yeah, but I let them out, and that's what's important.
Great. Yeah, sure.
For a second, I was smarter than hags.
And so these three massive suits of armor step their way up the
Yeah.
stairs
Oh,
and stand in front of you. And they say, forgot something, did we, dearie?
Well, it wasn't on the list.
Therefore, I don't think we forgot
Yeah,
it.
we didn't.
I mean,
Really?
we didn't
This is
really know
Eglark's
of it,
fault.
So.
Yeah.
Just throwing blame still, are we?
Yep.
You've fallen further than I could have ever hoped.
Great. Well, do you have any like, I really hate when people are like, I have criticisms, but it's not constructive criticism because they're like, oh, you don't have a thing, but then they're not like, here's another option that you could pursue. So unless you're here to do that, then
Poor sensitive soul, poor sensitive soul.
Oh.
As the three of them
yeah,
speak
that's
down the line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yes, dearie, we do have something for you. You did good by us in the end.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a braid, and one of them, like, a pocket pops out of the side of one of the armor's, like, thigh pieces, right?
Yeah.
And it pulls out this braid that, like, has three different hairs. It's distinctly wound up inside of it, right? Three different kinds of hair, right? This is a braid of each of our hairs.
oh, you're charismatic?
I mean,
Of
there is a
course you are.
party, right?
You are.
yes, just
Look.
throw it in the pot.
Splash!
Why
Just
are
like
you-
not breaking eye contact.
Why are you helping us?
Well, you did us a good thing when you could have left Plus, we owed you. We told you we had all the pieces.
That's true. You did do that.
And we always stick to our words. But we're also curious. What will each of you do when you cure the tree? When you save the world?
So I thought when we came to a literal different world, people would stop asking me my plans for the future. So, you know what I learned today?
That is too real.
You know what I learned today? I learned that a soul, a human soul, a soul weighs about a quarter pounder. So,
With fries.
yep. So,
Sky's the limit at this point for you.
Are you
That's
hiring or?
No, just curious, dearie.
I came here to do research, and I'll probably keep doing that.
Huh.
There's a lot more scope for it here.
there's a lot of nature to see. Yeah.
What?
Just the way you said scope, and I couldn't keep my shit together.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
that's fine.
Scoop.
Professional.
And you, Paladin of the Green.
I have to go back to help my mom.
Huh.
But we
So
don't
kind.
lose the ability to come back, right?
In theory, who knows what will happen?
That's true.
And you, playwright.
Well, of course, I'm going to continue living up to that. The world has far more that I can give, and I need to spread my genius throughout 2 worlds now.
Ah, yes, of course. Spread your genius.
That's what they call it.
Yes, that is what they call it. Thank you.
I cover Shirley's ears.
All right. Well, somehow I expected something more exciting.
People always do, but life is just kind of life in the end. If you got to go back and do like a documentary retrospective, it all sounds really exciting when you're in the future. But at the time, you're just like, I'll have some coffee this morning. Maybe I'll walk my dog or my pet owlbear. Oh, and that's another reason I can't leave.
Yeah.
I have a son.
Yeah.
All right.
She recognizes
The weight
that
of
she
those-
said that. And she's like,
Yep.
fades into the bushes, Homer Simpson style.
Where'd Portia go?
Don't know.
No, you're the last few who have the gift and who have seen both worlds. I figured there would be more curiosity, but alas,
Well, I mean,
alas.
there is. I
Alas.
literally said I was doing research, so if you have any leads,
Aha, sure. Leads.
well,
I don't think you understand how this world works.
Well, enlighten us, please.
Mystery is what drives it.
Okay, well, I'm looking for someone, and I need to find them. I know he's in the Heights. Not the musical. He's literally in the Heights.
You're looking for him.
David, yes, Beaumont.
Too bad.
What do you-
Well, that was fun. Thank
What?
you so much.
No. What do you
We're
need?
leaving now.
No,
And
please.
Insight check on that.
Yeah.
Go for it. Yeah, absolutely.
Because
Did you show us
that
the
sounds like they're just screwing with you.
Yeah.
That's
What do you do your
insight.
insight?
That is going to be 16.
16? I mean, they're absolutely screwing with her, but they also know something.
Did you really show up here just to say you're disappointed in us?
They're already gone.
Yeah. It's like kind of like my
Darn.
mom.
In my experience, that is what grandmotherly figures tend to do. They just show up,
Ask about your future.
ask about your future, call you a disappointment,
Yeah.
and then leave.
Not just a
Yes.
family, but like 2 worlds. That's a record.
Yes.
That is.
That was highly unpleasant.
Yeah.
It's like they want you to impress them, but then you're like, yeah, I want to stay here. It's nice. And they're like, cool. You know, like, what is that even?
I didn't realize how
Right.
very grandmother until it was too late. All right.
It's fine.
So about this potion,
Yeah.
I feel like that we maybe are focusing on the wrong thing right now.
You're right. And
definitely.
yeah, so we have everything apparently, Eglark.
How are we going to seal the potion?
Well, I have this.
How does anyone seal
Seal a potion.
I have this empty bottle of toilet wine now.
Before we buy the tree, can we take some
Yeah.
leaves and try
And
to
absolutely, but it
seal
needs
it?
some kind of ritual act to bring the pieces
Sure.
together,
Okay.
right?
Oh,
That's what I
so-
mean by
Yeah.
seal, right?
So
Capture
I-
all the things.
Produce a wand because I can do that.
Yeah, it's just here. Is
And
it like so storytelling?
Yeah.
Is it like a magic trick, or is it? How does that work?
so I will take some time to go to the tree and work with. Is Eglark the person who owns the cauldron? I can't remember.
No.
Is he? Is
the
it?
owners are elsewhere.
I will get permission to like take a cutting from the tree
Okay,
and
cool.
to make a wand, and I will then etch runes on the wand and like place it in a like runic circle and do what needs to be done to basically create an implement that we can use to stir the potion.
Fantastic. I love that. What does it
Until
look like?
okay, so basically it's ever blooming. So it blooms with certain buds, and you know that it's done when all of them like wilt and drop off into the potion.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. It's like
Yeah.
big enough too, right? Like large. Oh,
We have a flask
we have a flask.
for Donovaine.
There it is. Thank you all so much. Grab
Thank
yourself
you.
a flask, Donovan.
Got a flask.
Yes. Ooh,
But first, make it
ooh.
pretty.
Yes, indeed.
Live that theatrical moment.
I think we need some more dry ice in there.
You mean
Our special
magic? What's
effects.
dry ice?
What's
Get your
dry
potions. Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you. All right.
Fantastic.
So you all like get your hands on this wand. And
Yeah, and
begin to
together
stir,
we're
right. And
working.
Eglark is like up on a little boosted chair, and he's got his hands on
Yeah.
it as well. And he just says, "Keep with it, keep with it." And as you begin to stir, the inside of it begins to churn and begins to take on different shapes and colors. And out of it, you see the various different like gooey shapes of the creatures that have gone into this kind of emerge and splash back down in.
That's a hard note from
Reaching
me.
up and trying to grasp
Yeah.
at you to reclaim their pieces. Yes, Jim?
I would definitely alternate between Draconic and Sylvan, saying, "Please stop that! Please stop that! Please stop that!"
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I just like get back in there. Get down.
Jab,
You know what
jab.
this was. Yeah.
And as it continues to change color, it starts to glow and glow and glow until there's this thoof, and smoke erupts out of it and kind of begins to fill the room, and coughing, you all try to bat it away until finally it settles and this like vibrant red mixture is left, right? Like cherry bright.
Sorry,
Anne's
I'm-
not into it. More!
Gia, I
Yeah?
have 3 flasks.
What? What's happening? It's fine.
Wow.
Everything's fine. It's great.
Leah's taking care of me. Fantastic. Thank you so much.
F in the chat. God.
All right, beautiful. I will use these
Will you?
so well.
We made a
I'll
Shirley
get these
Temple.
in time for this. All right. Fantastic. Fantastic.
Flatline.
Actions, questions, concerns.
Great.
It
So,
is done.
A lot of concerns
So
right
many
now.
concerns right now.
Eglar, so we're looking at it and we're like, wow, that took 6 weeks. So what do we? Who drinks it? What do we do?
Do we just like
We
water
pour
the
it on the
tree?
tree. What do we do?
So, pouring on the tree would work, yeah? It's up to you how you apply it. It's your potion.
I find I'm a little confused about our main quest line.
Well, where in
All right, so
where in
magic.
the-
Magic is what you make of it. It's
Yeah.
how you believe in it, and it's how you use it. Magic is very personal. It's
Okay.
very individually focused,
Okay.
right? So this is yours, all of yours. So exactly how it works is up to you.
Now remind me, which of the part of the tree is the most damaged?
The part that
That's
you can
outside.
reach is right at the top. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, right at the top.
So
Yeah.
I think for this, given how high up the part of the tree is, there is one member of the group who has yet to contribute to this ritual. We could send the dame up there to pour the potion over the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Like one of those
Fantastic.
plains that waters a field.
That.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I like that a
Batsy
lot.
crop dusting.
Yeah, that's exactly
Yeah.
it.
Bat dusting.
Bat dusting,
So-
yes!
So I actually use my once a day now. I cast Speak with Animals.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Hey girl.
Oh God, what is Batsy's voice? We haven't had to do
Yes!
It's the finale.
Waited. The finale you've all been waiting for. It's
this. Yes.
So I have a request, humbly asking. We
She is the dame.
have spent all this time, and you remember you were there, making this potion, and we're kind of stuck here now. I'll own that. But want to take the spotlight and sprinkle the tree
remind her not with her own pee.
with the potion and not your own fluids.
I'm glad you clarified that.
Yeah.
Like
Clarified that.
squints.
She was already like lifting her legs slightly. Just like
The entire city will get to
What's
see
in
you.
it for me?
Well, one, everyone will be like, wow, look who saved our world. Dame Shirley Batsy.
God
This, of
damn
course,
it.
is all happening upside down.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course. Make
That's
song-
one.
They'll make
What's
songs
two?
in your name.
Songs.
Yeah. Batsy is forever.
Yeah, here,
I'm
go,
sure.
go. Tell
I'm
her
sure
what she
she'll
did.
will
Can we?
write
Are we just hearing squeaks from Jess?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I would think so.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's two songs in my name. Everyone
Well-
liking me. Is there a three?
Well, I could certainly make a three. What do you want? What do you want? I've put some things on the table. What do you, the dame?
Blood.
Blood. What? Yep. Whose blood?
She's just looking across us. Like, why is she looking at me? Chin, why is she looking at me?
She says she loves you all very much.
Oh,
No. And she says y'all look good, looking like a whole snack.
oh,
yeah.
thank you. It's new armor.
Yeah.
The Maker. I want the Maker's blood.
This is not fair. Get out of here.
You know what? Yes, we can do that after we save the world and have that conversation.
Half now, half later.
All right.
Is she a vampire now?
I
We just
turned.
didn't know that
Well,
this
I
whole
mean,
time?
she is a vampire bat. To be
Yeah.
fair, just
She
a
did
big one.
eat the owlbear's mother. and
Yes.
that-
I mean, doesn't
Oh my God.
I mean,
All right.
Yep.
Decision.
Okay. Hey. So
Hey.
we were just talking about you.
I'm getting so good. I'm getting good at animals.
Yeah, you are,
I
you
did
are.
it.
You were very
taught me
much.
everything I know.
Thank you. Question. She kind of. I'm trying to strike a bargain with her.
Oh, that's really good.
Wonderful. Yeah, we're open lines of communication.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to ask if you would be willing, as you were ever so giving.
Oh, whatever you need.
Yeah. Okay, great. Could I have a vial of your blood?
Excuse me. I'm sorry. A vial? Meep.
Well,
More.
probably more. She
Much more.
Pint glass.
Miles, are you trying to work out something with me right now? What's happening?
Dame Shirley has a flash.
Oh, bless you, B. Thank you. So like a pint jar, glass.
a flask?
I don't know what you're saying.
Pint
Don't you know
jar.
your glasses?
In total?
Oh, of course. Sorry. So sorry. Yes.
In total?
In total. Well, half now, half later. 2 pints. 2 pints.
2 pints.
So
you
1
just
pint
survive?
now.
Just wait,
one
wait,
pint
wait,
later.
hold on.
Here,
It just
I have a
kinda seems-
syringe.
Yeah, wait, no, okay, hold on.
Oh.
Wait a second.
That's where that went.
She's just like backing up slowly from the group, and she's like, "Now hold on. It
Yeah.
just kind of seems like you keep offering her a thing, and then she just wants more than that. So do me a favor and just be like 2 pints.
Right. Yeah.
Just
so-
ask her and see
yeah.
if she comes back with more, and then you need to put your foot down.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe
right.
don't phrase that like a question.
Yeah,
Just
like-
a fact. 2 pints.
Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah.
so you get a pint now and a pint later.
Yes.
Oh, look at you, so generous.
Okay, I'm kind of waiting on this very
Give it a
important.
moment. Give it a bit.
Meep.
And I literally say meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
literally do say meat. Yep. So just a pint now,
Okay,
and then a pint later.
So okay, let's calm down here. Let me think.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm thinking in my head,
Mm-hmm.
a pint of blood. How hard is that to part with for a person?
It'll affect some of your. It's gonna make fatigue a little bit easier to come by.
This is such. Yes.
Portia, I have a very important question. You have given away a portion of your soul. You have given away your ability to return to New York. Why is this the line you're drawing?
It's not so much, it's that I don't know what's going to happen
Right.
when we do the stuff to the tree. So it's not so much that I'm unwilling. Like, blood, you want it, I got it. Store's open. But it might be closed today if something bad happens to
Right.
us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Solid.
if we all go into our room, I don't know.
Yeah, how's she going to know?
How's she gonna know?
I will
can smell
heal you when
you.
it's done.
That's true. We do have healing spells.
Would that undo?
I'll totally say that that's reasonable. Yeah.
Okay, great.
All right.
Heal yourself back some
Sure.
blood.
Yeah, okay.
Fantastic.
Oh God, I hate this. Why did you improv this? What is wrong? Okay, so I go to my room. Is that for me? No.
No.
That's blood.
Yes.
Gallons of the stuff.
You can't drink it until I give it to you yet. Smell it. And then put it down.
Smell my
We
blood.
live in a world of rules. Okay. So I go into my room and I hold my emotional support owlbear.
Yeah.
I decide.
Do you need help with this?
Yeah, no. I'm like, come on
someone
in.
be in here?
So now I'm
Okay.
looking at the two of you, and the thing is, like, I'm a doctor, so like I know how to do this, but now I have to coach them how to do it to me, because you can't do it to yourself, right?
You can draw your own blood. Yeah.
Okay, great. I do that then.
Yeah, just let her drink. Just let her drink it out
That
of
was
you.
also
No.
Fresh from
no.
the source.
I've seen movies about that, and that
I might
doesn't.
not
Oh, yeah.
stop.
Yeah, exactly.
Do that.
Okay.
That was a
So-
very sinister meat.
We're spending a lot of time on this. I feel like I don't need to. What do I need to do to blood it up? Roll to blood.
I think you're good.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. I
You
do it,
provided. You provided.
and then what happens?
So you pour it into a pint glass and
Yeah.
like pass it over the table to Shirley.
I'm like,
And she
my
laps it up like
my
a duck.
lavender skin is getting more and more white as the blood like drains from my body.
Yeah, and we're like, let's.
And Shirley like bat crawls over, puts her head over the top of the pint glass.
And she goes, "It's a good year."
How's the body on it?
How dare you?
Really?
Fantastic. All right, we did that. Thank
Yeah.
you, Olivia.
Oh man.
Right.
And I've got it going for 10 minutes.
Fantastic. So Dame's in
So great. She'll do it.
at last.
Brilliant. Well, let's have her take the cauldron and.
Yeah, can
Right.
I
Go
get
crop
like
dust.
a heal or?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, suck it up, Buttercup. And that's a healing word.
Okay.
Great. It is done.
What a time to be
You're
alive.
fine. All right. Beautiful. So you all head out into the like large amounts of catwalks that are outside of the cauldron, right? And Fai'Dai is this massive, shining, floating city.
You were so scared.
My seat squeak.
Oh.
Massive shining city that is made of these floating towers of various different kinds of stones and crystals and gems and metals, right? And they're connected by these large stone catwalks that lead to and from the various ones and around the actual like thrust of the Tsair, which is large, it's massive, right? It is this absolutely huge tree that is probably about a quarter of a mile in diameter, right? There are a series of catwalks that lead all the way around it. Indeed, the cauldron is the only building that's built into the Tsair. So as you emerge out of the front door, there are crowds of people everywhere. There's this hushed kind of silence, that like active silence of a large crowd waiting for something to happen. And they're all watching you, eyeballing your potion, judgmental, excited, confused, scared faces watching you. And you see a bunch of familiar faces in the crowd. You see Copper from our first day, the Earth Genasi with the like streak of copper clean through him, right? You see Vale, your friend from the nautical hoarder and sea giant.
She's there. She's
there.
watching.
She's watching.
Yeah.
I wave.
She's wearing this.
Tell me more.
She's wearing a dress that
Ooh.
is like slash cut and made of like seaweed that's wrapped
Yes.
around her, right? But like has like coral growing off of it
Oh
and
my
on top
God.
of her shoulders. And you see as well Ernesto from last time, the star-obsessed wizard. And indeed you also see the unicorn who is standing out there, Gooseberry. So one thing that
Tigers.
I do a little bit more last time on. Last time on they were assisted by a unicorn, which they found out
Was not a unicorn.
was not a unicorn. So we're not able to figure out what it was. They were not able to tease out of it what it was. It knows that they think it's not a unicorn.
Yeah.
And they don't know what it is. Yeah.
How
Its
bad
name is Gooseberry.
Well, that was
Or
the first
is it?
sign. That was the first sign. What unicorn would be named?
Gooseberry.
Okay, unicorn expert. Go back to your unicorn degree. Like, I was ready to buy it. Everything's new. Everything's magical.
You also see the cook and the librarian from the prison as well.
but not.
Well,
Oh no, he dead.
You don't
He's
see the
super
innocent
dead.
prisoner.
he's in a different prison.
I mean, we do see him.
Yeah. Oh, we're
Yeah,
In our
yeah,
hearts.
Bassie's flying around the tree with him right now.
Yeah.
So you all proceed down
Yeah.
along these catwalks that wrap around the tree to the spot where the
Yeah.
infection is mostly covered up, right, by your massive
Yeah.
eruption of tree where you used your special power
Yeah.
first game. How's this going to work?
Miles. Your guess is as good as mine, friend. So we need to give Shirley the potion. We need to like tie it to her.
I think she can
Do
just hold
bats
it.
I was
have tails?
figuring I assumed
She
there
can
was a
just grab
handle
it.
on the cauldron.
Yeah.
I figured she could just grab that and then we could maybe drill some holes in the bottom of it.
Oh yeah, that works.
Well, also, how like viscous is this?
Pretty viscous, yeah.
Previous.
Like, if we just like dump it, is it gonna be like Nickelodeon Gak, just like falling on top of the tree?
Oh.
Is it just gonna be like splat?
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit tricky to dribble, but Batsy can probably handle it. Batsy's a
Well,
large bat,
so
right?
this is
Yeah.
I've thought of something, and it kind of makes me wonder why I gave up a pint of blood, but that's neither here nor there. Here, I feel like roots grow from the ground,
Yeah.
so we need to apply this healing to. If we apply it to a part up there, it'll go to specific parts that are above it. But if we put it below, like from the root of the tree, then it may pass through the entire system.
Well,
But-
why don't we do both?
Both, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm into it.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Good. So you're going
So-
to take some.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'll take,
So
take
we
the
like
empty
pink-
bottle of
yeah,
toilet
yeah.
wine and just.
So
Scoop some potion full of it.
yeah, so I
Absolutely.
will hand out pouches to everybody that I was able to make now because this is my new Artificier infusion.
Oh, nice.
These are a set of 4 pouches that all share extra dimensional space in them.
Oh,
It's a
nice.
TARDIS.
So we can basically I have a bunch of vials down my bandolier and we should all find spots around the tree and then I'll be able to put the vials in and wherever you are you can take them.
Sweet.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm going to get out our map because things are gonna
nothing bad
happen.
will
'Cause
happen.
Nothing bad will ever happen.
If there's a map on the table, then it's fine.
The game just auto saves.
That's it. Yes.
Yeah, see, we've reached a save point.
It's fine. It's just a save
Wee
point
woo.
before a large empty room.
That's a very. Let me move this.
It's a large map tonight.
Yeah, it is a large map tonight. It's true.
And folks, if you would like to see the map, it will be at twitter.com/activeplayernet. because Deanna will be posting a photo of it there.
Fantastic. Oh no, I had it so carefully organized.
I'm
Now
sorry.
Stay there, huh?
Completely
I
gone!
I can do a puzzle. This
Yeah,
this
puzzle,
looks like
puzzle.
it goes with this. See, I can play games.
I can't play games.
What are the arrows supposed to be?
They
on
face
the sides?
outwards.
Ah.
Yeah, so I believe
Okay.
this matches to there.
There, yeah.
Or wait, no, that doesn't work. This is.
What did you
so,
do?
I don't know.
That looks
man.
very.
We got
Yeah.
one. All right.
Yay!
Okay.
Good
We're
job.
getting there.
Good
I
job.
like how we're doing a puzzle to arrange our own deck.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
This is pointing
clearly
out,
part of
so
that.
I feel like
goes
There you
there.
go. And there's
Okay.
the black and blue.
These last
yeah,
two pieces
yeah.
Okay, that makes
go
more
all
over
sense.
coming
here.
together.
Thank you all so much.
Oh yeah.
Clearly, I could not do that. Usually, I just do a simple foursquare. That's easy.
but not
Exactly.
today.
Not today. It's final
This is gonna be
showtime.
one of those times where like everyone turns on you. And it's
All right.
Great. That's what I'm so scared of right
So,
now.
oh my God. So this right here is like a fountain, right? That has like a large,
Yeah.
it's like block of a statue that's just a
Okay.
massive hunk of white marble sticking out of it. And this over here is where the infection is poking up. It goes about 30 feet up there.
It's the black
right?
point.
Yeah.
And this is the
Black
rest of
mark.
the
And
chunk
that is
of the
the
tree.
rest of the tree, and this is the edge of your catwalk over here.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So place yourselves where you are going to be along the infection.
So I want to find like the best routes. Like, is that a role I can do? Or
The best routes?
Yeah, like the best. I don't know what that means. I don't know what I'm
Absolutely.
asking
You're
for.
looking
What
for
are
a
we, like,
good
the main-
place
Yeah,
to
I'm
like
looking for a
peek
good place,
through
yeah.
Amy's covering
Yeah.
of like roots in order to get to the stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to get into like the actual infection of the scar
Yes.
here.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, roll investigation check for me.
Be anywhere on there? That's all ground?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is tree, so this is not.
Oh, okay.
Right.
What
I
was,
see.
what was
I
the
see.
thing in the middle? I'm sorry.
That was
Fountain.
the infection.
18 on investigation. So best places for us to be placed.
Fantastic.
To heal the
yeah,
infection.
absolutely. So you're able to find like careful cracks along here.
Okay,
Right?
so let's all.
Place yourselves.
But we
Go
want
for
to
it.
be all along this blackness.
That's where the infection
Okay.
is.
So that's
okay.
where we're trying to
Gotcha.
heal with
Okay.
the stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. So you're able to like very well find places, and Batsy is of course
Yeah.
flying high
There we go.
Yeah.
up here, dribbling the remainder of the potion down on top.
Nickelodeon slime.
And just in case anything happens, I'll
Yeah.
go ahead and use my one free summoning of my healing doodad.
Absolutely, your
and
little healing
yeah,
drum boy.
I will take a moment to give everybody, we'll say everybody like gathers around it, and it'll burst out and give everybody temporary hit points, which I'll tell you in a second. We'll also
Fantastic.
cast False Life on myself, because I'm not saying anything's gonna happen, but every time we mess with this tree, F's in the
Something goes
chat
wrong.
is what I'm saying. So.
Great. So why don't you tell everyone their hit points, and then I will continue
got it.
on with story. And if anyone else has actions,
To prepare anything they want to do.
I'm good.
Probably not yet. Obviously, during the battle, I'm assuming will be happening.
I would like to use Druidcraft to just see what the weather's going to be like.
That'll do it.
the weather's fine. Yeah.
It's going to be good.
Yeah. It might rain a little bit later, like
Okay.
30% chance.
Oh, 30. All right.
Yeah. So, but it's pretty good right now. It'll only be like a drizzle, and it'll clear up later. in
Not
the- in
enough
the
to like
night.
wash the potion off.
No. Yeah.
Wonderful. Cool.
All right, everybody
Good
gets
thinking.
7 temporary hit points.
Well rolled.
I am paranoid.
Was a 6 and a 1.
So yes and no.
That's what happened.
Fantastic. All right.
Wonderful.
So you all begin to pour, right, out of these various different pouches, right, into the cracks in this, and the healing potion, as it makes contact with this like blackness, this lichen-like blackness that is kind of still writhing and twisting underneath the tree. It starts to hiss and fizzle and buzz, and the blackness starts to vibrate more and more and more until, and here go my 3 flasks,
Oh, no.
out erupt tentacles!
Why is that one so large?
We love to see.
Oh.
that are like they burst out of the bark that's covering them and begin to reach for each of you, trying to stop you from pouring your stuff in. Why don't we roll initiative? And we'll go from there.
I'm scared. Okay. Don't mess with me, please. Okay. Well, it was okay.
So much nerves. You guys, it's gonna be good.
It's not, but I did roll a dirty 20 for
Dirty
initiative.
20. Look at you.
I also rolled a dirty 20.
As did I.
But oh my god! Yeah.
What?
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
rolled a 13, so
what's
we're gonna go with that.
what's your dex bonus?
+2.
Okay, what's yours?
My dex is +2. My initiative is +3 though.
Okay.
13, 20 for Donovaine.
And I think you probably go first.
You go first, then you, and then me.
Yeah.
We'll say.
All right.
My initiative only +2.
Let me
Yeah.
rein that real quick. So
It'll be
Donovaine,
fine.
you are up, my friend.
Okay.
These tentacles are like made of the pure blackness that y'all faced on the first episode, right?
Gotcha. Cool.
This like shadow that is much more than shadow. It's more like void of space.
Okay. And we are right up against the tree right now, or are we up against the dark horribleness?
Tree and dark horribleness are kind of one and the same now, as the dark horribleness is like pushing its way out into through the tree.
Okay. Well, the tree's fairly screwed anyway, and I angle towards both my tentacle and the one in front of Leiya and burning hands.
Nice.
Nice, beautiful. So fire erupts from your fingertips. Oh yeah, those are fails. Roll damage.
Yeah, so that's 3d6.
Whoosh!
That's 8, and that is 12 points of fire damage. In a
12 points of fire damage.
15-foot cone, so I think I can only get mine in Leiya's.
Absolutely. Fire licks up across both of these, and they like curl and twist, not reaching towards their targets for a moment, as the like fire licks and kind of it burns like fire on gasoline on top of water, right? That is turn around to Portia.
Cool.
me?
Oh no, it's you and then
Wait,
me.
Jim. Okay,
Yes.
sorry, I missed it.
So I see that happen, and I think, oh yeah, fire, it's a plant. And then I would like to create a bonfire right there.
Nice.
Can I get both of
the
them?
two of them.
'Cause
Yeah,
it's
sure.
a 5-foot cube.
No, I'm only gonna let you hit one of
Okay,
them
I'll
because
hit
they're
one
like
of
erupting out,
Right. Then I'll do the one that's right there.
Great, the further one in.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
and it needs to roll a dexterity save.
Great. What's the number that I'm trying to
12.
hit? That is a failure. Eh.
So then that is concentration up to a minute, so it'll keep taking
It's gonna
a
keep burning
d8.
them.
Yeah. It gets 7 damage.
It takes 7 damage. Fantastic. Beautiful, Portia.
All right, I will take this time to, I guess, disengage. Now is the time for me to do that and not be upfront with these things, because otherwise, yeah, that's. I feel it could be bad if I'm not at range. Okay, so I will take 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to here, and as a bonus action, I feel shame. Onward, yeah. Yeah,
that it?
I can't really do anything except I guess I'll move this guy here.
Move that guy a little bit.
And
Okay, you little boy.
everybody still has their hit points from no one's been hit yet. So
Absolutely, yeah.
that's what I can do on this turn.
Fantastic. Leiya.
Kind of boring,
I
but
would
for the
like
best.
to use. Hold on. Is that the right thing? Yes.
Eternal question.
Nature's Wrath. So my question for this is, because I am so close to these two and they're burning, could
Yeah.
I use it to actually, if it's successful, wrap the two of them together?
I'm into that. Yeah, that sounds cool.
So
Mega tentacle.
that is a DC of 12.
All right, you got to hit first, though, don't you?
Yep.
Roll to hit.
Wait, no.
No? No?
What are you
No, I
doing?
don't. Nature's Wrath.
Nature's Wrath. As an action, you
No, I
cause.
trust you.
Yeah.
I trust you.
Yeah, it's
That's
not
quite
the
all right.
same as.
That's so totally all right.
It's not like entangling strike.
That is a success. So they succeeded.
Yeah. You're like, no.
Opposite of that.
No! Oh, I thought you meant I succeeded.
So you reach out
a hard
and
no.
you're like your vines that is wrapped around the blackness start to like
Yes.
reach out
Yeah.
and try to grab at these burning things, but are
Right.
like similarly burnt and seared away by the fire from Donovane's burning hands. And then it's their turn, but only one of them is active, and only one of them we're gonna decide reach by actual reach. Just gonna tip it down.
Yeah.
Can reach you.
That disengaged though.
It worked. It worked for you.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a natural 20.
I'm sure it is.
Don't you call me out like that.
I'm just being sassy.
rude.
I'm being sassy.
Against
That
which one?
is 16 points of damage.
I thought,
On who?
which?
Leiya.
Leiya.
Oh, okay.
No,
Oh, no.
That's Jin.
That's me. Yeah.
That's definitely 16 points of damage on Jin.
Hey, it's fine.
As they
thing those double
break
hit points
across
were
the
there.
side
Yeah.
of you, coldness
Thank you.
burning its way through your armor. And then we're back around to Donovaine.
Cool. All right, I am going to. I'm going to see if I can back away.
Back away?
Disengage,
absolutely.
yeah.
Does it get attack of opportunity on me, or is it?
No.
No. Okay.
They are
brilliant.
still, those ones are still burning. Yeah.
Okay, cool, excellent. Then I'm going to call out back from there. It's like, it's fine. That was just a glancing blow. You've got this. At Jin for a healing word.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So you can have back. Cool. That was a 1. So you can have back a whole 2 hit points.
Hey, every
Take
little point
them.
matters, everybody.
Yes,
like,
they do.
all
it's
counts.
really
Yes, they do.
an important thing to remember.
And
critted.
for now, that will be it for me.
Great. Fantastic. We are around 2. Jin.
All right, I'm going to take the action to disengage, and go. Cause oh god, can I go by you?
You can go wherever you want. You want me to move
Yeah,
you?
that'd be wonderful.
Just, okay, 5, 10, 15, any more?
2 more.
20, 25?
Thank you. And then the Dame
Real
would
quick,
like
sorry,
to.
I forgot my spellcasting mod went up when I leveled, so it's actually 4.
Ooh,
Oh,
thank
that's
you.
nice.
So yes, wonderful.
What a time to be alive.
Love that.
Chance
And
how much it
then
moves away.
Dame would get an opportunity on her if she were to move. But that's fine, and it
No.
has to.
No, I believe that tentacle that she's next to is.
Okay, cool. Then she's gonna clear out, and it has to roll. This one has to roll another save because it's still concentration burning.
Great. Fantastic. It has failed. Roll for it.
It takes a point of damage.
Fantastic. Beautiful. Portia.
Wow, that was real quick.
Yeah, we're killing it.
Well, here's what's going to happen.
What's
I'm
gonna
going to
happen?
arcane weapon my crossbow arm.
Great.
The 2 wands adjust and flip out to the side and become the front of the crossbow, and then it zaps across a lightning string that's just like zzz, 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 coursing with electricity, and it begins shooting wand-like darts at it
Wand-like darts.
that
Great.
have like bulbs of electricity on the front of them. Artificers, guys, what a time to be alive. The Eberron adventure is out now, so they're official. It's happening. Go to your friendly local game store. This could be you.
They're not
Okay,
just our combo.
now I have to hit for that to matter. It was a lovely description. Let's all
Yes, it
pray,
was.
because I have a habit of sucking. That's a 5. Okay, so it's fine. So that's a 9 to hit.
That's a miss. Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Zzz.
All right.
I wait, and I'm gonna. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
that's it. That's my whole.
Leiya.
Which has the least amount of damage? Do we know?
The one down here, closest to me.
And am I within? I'm within 60 feet of that, right?
Oh
Yeah, you can get there.
Okay. I would like to use my new spell, which is Command.
this
So
could
there's
be
a Wisdom save of 12, and if you can, hopefully not beat that, I would like to command that one to start attacking his little friend next to him.
Fantastic. So you like reach out. So what do you say? Because command is one word.
Attack.
Betray.
Betray.
They're already attacking.
I love the idea that you go attack. Wait, what? Betray!
Betray.
Betray! Fantastic. So you feel your magic reach out across the space between you, right? This like word of power jumping out of your lips and at this thing. And you feel almost like a shockwave of psychic energy back at you, of just empty darkness.
Oh, fun.
Excuse me?
It don't have a brain.
And then those two next to you swing at you. What is your
Great.
armor class?
19.
Oh.
Well, when they're rolling well under 10, it really doesn't matter.
Nice.
Twinsies! Great. So you're like, you feel this psychic pushback come, right? And you like kind of stumble slightly, and then you see the shadow coming down towards you.
Yep.
And you step backwards as this thing slams into the ground, and then another one comes horizontally, and you barely duck to get underneath it as it swings over your head. Turn around to Donovaine.
Cool. I'm gonna back up just a little bit more.
Just like
Just
a
to be
little
safe.
bit more.
And then I'm going to produce flame, little mini fireball in my hand, and just chunk it at the one that I started out next to.
Fantastic.
So that one that's my spell attack bonus. So that's going to be, that's 16 plus numbers to hit. What is my plus 4? So that's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Fantastic. Well, that definitely hits.
So that's a D8 fire damage.
Fire it.
You
1 point of fire damage.
use
Great.
different
Is
dice.
that
Now I
number
can
1,
finally
2,
say
3, or 4?
That's on this one, the one I
Number
started.
1.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
Tentacle number 1.
Yes. And then because, for my bonus action, because she clearly needs the help, I turn to Portia,
That's me. Help
and
me.
she is going to get an inspiration.
Oh, please.
And alongside.
She's half drow. She's half drow. Has an arm that's full of wands. She's half drow. She's half drow. Makes turrets so strong. She knows just how she likes to play, whether right or wrong. She's gonna go bone a mermaid.
Yes! This is the best. I'm so inspired. What is that, a D8?
D6.
D6?
D6.
Oh,
D6.
what a time to be alive.
Oh.
Great. The more you know. Uh-oh.
Portia also gets 2 flasks.
Yay!
Super
All the
inspired.
help I can
Super
get.
effective. Thank you so much, everyone. All right.
For
Fantastic. That is turn around to Jin.
Yes. So, I believe because it's just concentration, I'm
Yeah.
maintaining. I can now that I can just attack and do both.
Yeah.
Great, love it. I'm gonna.
Sweet.
Didn't know if that was right. So I'm gonna attack the one that I already
Yeah.
had burning, with a 19 to hit.
Fantastic. That is a hit. Roll damage.
Okay, I will do that, and that is not much, but it is
something.
4.
Four,
That is 4
fantastic.
damage, and then it
Every
has to
little
roll a
bit helps.
dexterity
But
save.
hits into it. It already succeeded.
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
Okay, then it only takes 2 damage.
Fantastic. Beautiful. So, Portia, it's your turn. Roll an intelligence save for me to start.
What?
I'm
Okay.
asking you
Yeah.
for.
Okay.
You can question, but it's only going to take longer.
I just want to know why. 8 plus 5 is 13?
13.
Yeah.
All the attacks that everyone is doing are not having much effect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So we have a problem. Okay. So I yeah, I don't know. I'm scared now. I'm scared and I don't know what to do.
There it is.
It's like
So-
attacks and does that
That's what
include the
I'm here to
magical
do is
attack?
strike fear
Yeah.
and helplessness into
So
you.
can I ask more specifically, like everyone's physical attacks or everyone's everything attacks?
Everything that everyone has done so far since we rolled initiative has been ineffective.
Okay.
Yeah.
So rather than do what I was gonna do, I'm gonna take my flask.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop everybody's flasks into their pouches, right? And then I'm going to take my flask and pray that it gets there. What's the most I can add? Well, you know what? I have several chances to not mess this up.
Yeah,
so
you do have
I'm,
flasks.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and lash it to the front of my, like, use some gum to stick the flask to the front
Of your
of my
bolt.
crossbow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and be like, hoping and and just like, or no, I'll dip the bolt in, and then because then why would I
Fantastic.
use the whole thing? That's crazy. Help. Okay.
Fantastic.
God. Okay. Let's use
What's
our
your total?
inspiration.
What's your total?
Let
You
me.
might as well
Okay.
tell me
So
your
it's
total
11.
Okay.
So
that
me-
is it. That is a failure.
Yeah, but I could use my inspiration.
You can, yeah. Or you could use your D6 of inspiration. I'm so sorry.
You know what? If I use my okay, it's fine.
Because you got the flask too.
Oh God. Okay. That's 13 to hit, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my flask so I can. Oh, it's a hit.
That's a hit.
It wasn't a hit before.
Because it was 11, now it's 13.
Yeah.
No, I mean the last
You
time I
rolled a
rolled
13?
13 before. It wasn't a hit.
You rolled 13?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No, I didn't. I rolled 9. You're
Yeah,
right.
I
Everything's fine. I'm sorry. I'm remembering a different game. It's
There we
fine.
go. Okay,
It's
it
all
all
fine.
blends
Yeah.
together.
I live on several different planes, and they're all playing. Okay.
So this time
Yeah.
you hit.
Oh, what a time to be alive. Okay.
What time to be alive?
The Anne Richmond story.
The Anne Richmond. So who's Anne? Okay, it's fine. Cool. And we have a. God, I keep clicking the wrong thing.
Oh
Sorry.
no. Not the wrong things.
Not the
Richmond!
wrong things. Okay. Actions. There we go. Okay, and it's a D10. Great. I rolled good, y'all. Okay.
Yeah.
It's 12 plus 3, which is 15 damage. So it's
Nice.
yeah, and plus whatever the little thing on the flask does.
3, right?
Yeah.
Great.
Sure.
Beautiful.
If that's what you're gonna do with it, then yes.
Yes,
It was
absolutely.
yeah, that's fine.
It was that one.
That one. That's the one. The lucky tentacle. I'm going.
So
to marry.
your
Oh.
your bolt
Wait, I'm sorry, it was just Gaston.
flies through the air and slams into the base of this thing,
Yeah.
and the juice of the potion begins to dribble down over
Yeah.
it, and this like hissing and buttering.
Buttering.
Sputtering.
Mm.
Butter that potion on. The hissing and sputtering begins to melt, and then the entire tentacle just falls off and
Yeah.
crashes to the ground,
Yeah.
writhing crazily as like the
Yeah.
light around it begins to
Yeah.
compress it into nothingness,
Yeah.
like light on a shadow.
Yeah.
And then it's gone.
I say, vials are in your pouches. Light them up. And then, and then I look back to see if my tall girlfriend is looking.
Is she?
No, she's getting corn dogs.
I wink. I look over and I wink and then realize, and then I have better things to do. So I'll try again next time.
It was not squeaky for 5 weeks.
It's
and
fine.
Today,
Now is the time.
Yeah.
So who's next in this cavalcade of horrors?
that is around to Leiya.
Oh, it's me?
Yeah.
So I have my vial, so I want to take my vial and just. I guess. Because I'm like, I just want to put the potion on my axe so I
Yeah.
can swing it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, what do I have to like put this on the axe? What am I gonna do? Take my hand and like smear it on?
Yeah,
Just like pour it.
Yeah, just pour it on there, just like a hot dog and ketchup. It's not hard. I don't know.
corn dogs back there.
Corn dogs?
Yeah.
I'm really
You
hungry.
about corn dogs?
Is that where we're going with this?
No.
So I literally just pour this on my battle axe and I'm ready to go for. Let me go for this one in front of
Yeah,
me.
number 2. Behind tentacle number 2.
Oh hey.
All right, roll for it.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you
That's
do a
11.
+5. That's an
Yeah,
11.
that's an 11.
Yeah, that's no dice. All right. Yeah, that's it for you. We are turn around to the tentacles who. Oh wait.
Can you hand me my potion thingies?
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, that's right. You do have 3.
2 of them. Yeah. All right, fantastic. So these tentacles,
left.
confused, frustrated, angry, and scared now. They can both reach you. Can you reach Batsy?
No.
Just barely. Reaching that bat.
She's got
What?
plenty of
Nothing,
blood.
nothing.
She's
Them's
fine.
the rules I made up 5 minutes ago.
It's fine. It's totally
Um,
fine. Yep.
What's your armor cast, Leiya?
19.
Yeah. All right. One of them tags you.
Okay.
On that one, I call out, you are clearly overcompensating for something.
Yes.
And
Cutting
that
words.
knocks 4 off that.
That's just enough.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Beautiful.
Yes. this.
So it's like swinging,
Sports
and you
for
see that
best.
Leia is just like absolutely biffed swinging at one of them. It is off balance, and you shout that out, and it like stutters for a second and like looks at you. All
Yeah,
right.
that's right. You heard
And this
me.
other one for Batsy. What's Batsy's armor class?
15.
That is a miss. Batsy
Woo!
definitely. She's like, I had blood today. Beautiful. That is turn around. Donovaine, you're up again.
All right, awesome. I am not getting close to those things, so I'm just going to take my vial and throw it at it and see what happens.
Yeah.
Roll for it. The last time you threw
goodness.
something, it went so well.
Yeah.
So
Don't you have?
Yeah,
What
but
would
that was
you-
my
what is
race.
this?
Don't you?
that
Do
was
you
the-
have a crossbow? Do you?
No.
Oh, okay.
God no. Never touch the stuff.
That's still good though. That was a 16 on the dice. It's
Ooh.
my
You're
plus
good.
two, so
You're
that's
good.
18.
You're
Yeah.
good.
That's
Beautiful.
That's what happens when people roll well.
Yep.
They don't have to pump every single thing.
Woo! All right, so it splashes across the back of one of them. One of them like tries to smack it out of the air, and it erupts into like mist as it begins to burn away into nothingness. That is turn around to Jin. What's
Yeah.
more?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
dip an arrow in the goop, and I'm gonna
Arrow goop.
attack the one that attacked Batsy.
Fantastic.
Oh boy, that's an 8
That's an 8. Is that total?
total.
Yeah,
That's a miss.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
it's okay.
That is a miss. All right. Beautiful. Is that the end of you?
Batsy's just gonna back up just a bit. She's just gonna go.
Just gonna bat up?
She's like, no. How you? Yeah,
Bat
she's
up a
gonna
little
bat
bit?
up. Bat up.
All right. Fantastic.
You took
That is
some
around
damage?
2.
No, I'm fine.
Did you take damage?
Yes, she took 8 damage. Or a bunch
Oh,
of
it
damage.
took 8
Yeah.
damage. Okay.
Not this turn, but a while ago.
Which
Yeah.
which square are you in, Leia?
Lay is.
I'm right there.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
but
it's
you're
not
in the
square.
middle, so
Yeah.
you need to choose one. Is what I'm
I think
saying.
she was like.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
right there.
It is
But-
She
Leia's
got knocked
turn.
when the-
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was my turn. I'm usually after
no.
Jin.
Gosh,
Yeah.
you're so right. It's
Sorry.
Oh, it
You're-
is. Oh.
It's my
Portia's
turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm wrong.
We all had them
Sorry,
dirty
I was
20s.
asking because it matters because of where this is going to be. But you took
Okay.
that ton of damage in the front of the round, so I'm going to move this here, and I will give you your 2d6
Great.
temporary hit points with my bonus action. So you have 5 temporary hit points
Thank
now.
you.
And now I will roll to hit with another coated arrow.
Coded bolt.
Huzzah!
Go for it.
Okay, great. So
Nice.
that's
a
I'm doing
hit.
it.
Yay!
21.
Yes.
All right, it's happening, everybody. Okay, 9 piercing sorry, 11 piercing
Uh-huh.
damage, and then
All that, like-
6 lightning damage.
Oh, wow.
Fantastic. Beautiful. Splash! This thing erupts into fire and flame and sudden light as you hit it solidly in the middle of the tentacle. The
Yeah.
rest of it kind of like whips back, but it seems to be like carrying the bits of the potion on top of it. So as it starts to suck back into the rest of the blackness, it begins to spread and burn out from the insides of it. And that is turn around to Leiya. Do your thing.
All right, let's do
We'll
it.
see.
Yes!
Yes! I
Yes!
won 23.
The dice.
Yes.
Fantastic.
It happened.
So you like stumble backwards and swing at this last one, making
yeah.
solid contact, just Babe Ruthing completely clean through it with your axe, and it like comes apart in 2 pieces, and the larger piece collapses and like tries to wrap up around you, and you just step past it. And as you watch this like this potion begins to burn its way through these various different tendrils into the center of it, and it seems like it's making good progress until you hear the sound of hooves.
Oh.
Oh my god, it's the unicorn, isn't it?
It is the unicorn.
The not
So
unicorn.
bad.
Unicorn's
How
the
dare you
rushing
take this
up.
body?
The not a corn.
Not a corn.
Rushing up towards you,
Yeah.
galloping apace. It has like this wild look in its eyes, and it says, "Wait, wait, wait,
It's the
wait,
pigeon.
wait, you guys."
Are you kidding?
No, this is what it's for. Bing! She like flicks her horn to the side, and out pops the strawberry daiquiri of life,
Yeah.
which you rescued for it previously.
Yeah.
Right?
Tastes good.
It's time.
For a drink?
To drink it?
No. To put it on. And
Oh.
she like brings her hoof up and slaps
Smash it.
it.
Just
Smacks it.
explosion of daiquiri across all
Daiquiri-
of our faces.
I love that actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Smashes it, and daiquiri splashes not all over you, but all over the tree.
Yeah.
And begins to seep in,
Yeah.
and the darkness begins to change.
Yeah.
Into.
Into.
What?
And the unicorn starts to back up slowly, and this like grin spreads across its face.
Are you?
Can I cast command?
It is the digit.
You can, yeah.
I don't know. I'm not good at one word.
Reveal.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I just wanted to scream reveal.
This is interesting. It's not going to do what you want it to do, so I'm sorry. So the unicorn gets a save first. DC 12, right?
Yep.
Cocked. Fails.
Oh.
Amy, coming
Unicorn like
alive.
stops still and like stands up on its hind legs
Ah!
and like shows
No,
you its belly.
don't reveal.
Comes down and goes, "Ugh."
Oh, that was weird.
That, I don't feel good about that.
Portia's just like, yeah, I guess that was left up to interpretation. Is that how that works?
So out of the cracks in the wood back here at where the blackness is, the blackness begins to like weave its way out, starting to spread, and then this like happens behind it, and a second thud, and then you hear
Backing away.
I would also love to
Backing
back
away.
backing away,
Yeah.
backing away, and out of the various different pieces of it come all these little bugs that begin to fly.
It's
out.
always bugs with you. I tell you this all the time.
They're great.
I'm mad at
Gotta
it.
love bugs because it freaks you
Yeah,
out.
I hate it.
And
They're not
soon
ghosts,
there's
they're
this
bugs.
swarm of like these tiny little hornet-like things that are like buzzing out and around and towards all of you. And then the thud comes again, and the tree itself erupts, and out of it comes this creature that stands on two legs and is like vaguely humanoid shaped and kind of sways there for a second. And on top of its head is this massive beehive.
Like Marge Simpson?
Bye, Leiya.
I mean, sort of.
Are you sure you don't want to take this time to
No, yeah, I
back
I'm
away?
slowly
Backing
I
out.
was like, just because
I'm kind of assuming that you've done that, honestly. And it like stares down at all of you, and then next to it, a bunch of the bugs begin to form into this second figure next to it.
Ew.
And the unicorn calls out, "I did my service! Do I get free?" And the dark shape, which is crowned suddenly with this like single spire of light, turns, looks at the unicorn, and its like eyes flash. There's a pop. And the unicorn like instantly shifts in a flash of light to this like strange old man covered in vines, and you hear this whisper out across the crowd, "The landlord! The landlord! The landlord!"
That would be a big. I hate you.
He's the
Okay.
lord of the land. Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
And I think we're gonna take our break there,
Oh God.
Yep.
right before things get really,
Stupid.
really.
Really regretting
Bad.
using burning hands earlier.
Yeah.
All right, so we're
Yeah.
gonna take a brief break. We're gonna go to the bathroom, get some more drinks, hang out for a little bit, and we'll be
Yeah.
right back.
We will be right back. Don't forget to enter the giveaway if you
Yes.
want. Now is a good time.
Please, please.
All right.
Welcome back to F's in the Chat. This is Casters and Cantrips, and it's time to pay respects to what is about to happen. Why are you looking at me like that? You know who I am. I am your host.
I thought I did.
I am your host, Ann Richmond, and this is Hell. Welcome to it. This is Miles. He's a happy boy, and this is our final battle. So
Here we
Possibly
go.
Yeah.
forever. Yeah.
it's okay. It's okay.
Everything's fine.
Drink your tea.
Pinkies up.
Great, fantastic. So, am I ready? Do you have to remind about the giveaway first?
Oh,
right?
right, yeah. So if you haven't and you're
I do
out
wanna
there,
start.
we do have a giveaway. It is the Cerebria card game from Mind Clash Games. It is fantastic. Just head on over to Twitter or onto Instagram with the hashtag Casters and
No, the first one was right. Yeah.
and
There you go.
Cantrips. Yeah, God, I do this
Why
for
are
a
we like
living.
this?
Oh God. And I will check to see the entries and select someone randomly at the end of tonight's episode. Miles, kill us.
All right. So these have this large vine and darkness creature, which is our being played today by our Earth Elemental Steve, and this
Steve.
large
I always knew that
swarm
kid would make
character
it.
that has been played by our Fire Elemental
Sandra.
Joshua.
Sure.
Did you say soccer?
I said Sandra.
Sandra. Let's mix it up. Sandra the Fire Elemental. Have both erupted from the tree and are now standing here watching you. In the distance, you can see that the swarms of these hornets have spread out and are assaulting the crowd surrounding you.
How's my
And
girlfriend?
How's your girlfriend? Fighting off the hornets.
Okay.
Well, let's see. Bees?
How's she doing?
She's doing pretty good, right? She's mostly taking care of other people, right?
Oh,
she's
God.
pulling waves up to buffet the insects away from
Yeah.
her. However, in this direction and in that direction as well, on both sides of you, the landlord has begun to call blights out of the trees. These more things like our tree creature,
Yeah.
but more of them small and scrambling, and they're chasing into the crowd, tearing people apart left and right.
Okay.
Right?
So,
Yes.
Where's the landlord located in relation to us?
yeah,
That
which one
way.
of these?
That
This
way.
way?
So
Yeah.
far enough that we can't really reach him.
See?
You will probably get something's going to come on top of you before you can get to him.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, right.
So,
Yeah, you have
question,
two big guys.
question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Friendly player Ann Richmond of Active Player Network here.
Yes, friendly
Who's
player.
Anne?
Who's Ann? Great. Oh, man. It's never been done to me.
Also
Okay.
the question.
So, right before we left, I overflowed.
Yes.
So
that's what we have to deal with
Yeah.
right now. Why don't you
Everything's so much
tell
better
us
now.
what you're going to do? How you're going to
So,
do this?
mother of invention, I see these swarms of bugs flying out, and I'm just like, it's always a carapace with some unknown entity, but that's just, it's in my soul, it lives in me. And I say, all right, I can take care of this. I've lived in New York in the summer, and I reach into my satchel and pull out a bunch of copper wiring, and I throw it up, and with kind of like a Minority Report style of just like holding it in the air, I take my wand and begin creating this giant electrified fly swatter that just like spins like a wheel through the air, and I send it flying around the tree to try and get rid of all of the swarms of insects.
Fantastic. Beautiful. Wonderful. I love
It's
that
like a
so
wheel
much.
of electrified
And
fly
you're
swatters.
specifically clearing the insects out there, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Great. So you're keeping people safe and leaving the area around you and this big guy a little bit less touched.
Yeah.
Right? You are going to have to choose your target.
Sure. Girlfriend's down there, but she doesn't know she's my girlfriend.
Important question.
That's
is,
the creepiest thing you said on stream.
Also, on that note, very important question: is your mermaid girlfriend also down there?
Perception check.
No.
Apparently, you only care about one, though. But,
No, I just didn't know the other one could be there until now.
Do you see a familiar
No, it's a
token in that?
13 plus.
Dang.
Okay,
not
so a
mistaken?
15.
She was.
You don't
You're right.
Okay.
unless they could have wheeled
You know
her in.
what? It looks like they've got it handled down there. I'm gonna.
Alright.
I think Leiya needs to get back to her mom. So I'm gonna keep the fly swatter up here to make our job as easy as
Great.
possible.
So it's like traveling around, slapping back and forth
Yeah.
at this thing. Beautiful. You are going to roll 3d12 each turn.
This is the best.
Whapping, right?
Whap.
And that's
Nice.
going to last as long as combat goes on.
What a time to be alive.
Beautiful. All right.
amazing.
But you don't get
Yeah. Wait. Oh yeah. Oh, they're gone.
They're
Okay.
all gone and used. However,
Oh,
I
something
need
weird
you to
happens.
roll on a
Yeah.
d100. I
On a
need you to roll a
D100?
d100.
Okay.
Oh, that's a lot more than it was before.
25.
25.
Oh no, we're going.
Oh, that's not a good DM reaction.
Oh no.
You feel like you reach out and create this thing out of nothingness, right?
Yeah.
Building like pure magic and energy into this fly swatter,
God,
and
I'm
then
proud
you
of
feel like the kickback of energy, and suddenly you find yourself changing shape.
Oh, for
You
F's
grow
in the chat.
long and strange. You gain a couple more limbs. Spikes grow across your back, and your like mouth turns into like the sharp.
If
teeth
you
of a
turn me
li-
into
like
a bug,
carnivorous
I
lizard.
swear to God.
It's better than that. It's a basilisk.
Yes.
I'm so excited. Do I have
And-
its hit points on top of my own?
Yeah.
Miles.
Whoa!
2 more flasks. 1 for Donovaine and 1 for Leiya.
All right, will you pass them out, please? Thank
Yes.
you all
This is the
so
best
much.
day ever! I miss playing a druid.
So why don't you tell everyone what a basilisk is?
What is a black?
Black.
Sorry. What is a basilisk? Depending on who you ask, they are birds and they are not birds. Some foul chicken. I'm sorry, that's a reference, but it's.
Can we come back to
Yeah,
the...
it is.
What is
it
a basilisk to you?
No, so a
today?
basilisk in D&D is a giant lizard-like creature with 4 legs on either side of its hulking body, and it has the power to turn things to stone with its bite or with its gaze.
Why don't you tell me?
Petrifying gaze.
Petrifying gaze. Yeah, absolutely.
Same.
Yeah,
Oh.
and the thing would need a greater restoration spell to be returned.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
This
great.
is your life now.
The
Absolutely.
first character death I ever witnessed at a table was because of basilisks, so it's fine.
Coming
There
around
it
full
is.
circle for you.
Fantastic. All right.
It
We're
wasn't
going to
me.
replace you with a tentacle that will also be a basilisk.
Okay.
Cool.
Tentalist.
That got
Beautiful.
Awesome, thanks.
And we are going to keep your initiative rolls from earlier. Sound good?
Love that.
If I
Love
write
that.
Do it. Do it.
Uh,
Do it right.
Can you
right
cast spells like that?
No.
Oh.
Oh.
It
But
is
I,
a
but I,
polymorph.
but
yeah.
I can
Oh, you
still
polymorph.
concentrate
Okay.
on things I had
Right,
unless
Exactly.
I get hit.
Yes, you
Okay,
absolutely can.
gotcha.
However, to begin, it is the Swarm King's turn.
Which
Who's
I don't
whom?
like
The
that
rock dude?
name.
Oh, that's like a tornado?
No, that is the
Swarm
So
King?
let's name them: Shambling Queen and Swarm King.
Wait, what happened to Steve and
Oh my
Sandra?
Well, they're playing the
playing
parts.
those
Yeah,
characters.
the character.
Oh.
Shambling. Alright.
So
I love that Steve and Sandra was what you latched onto.
confused. I really thought that those would be their names.
Great. So
Oh,
the,
hey,
the
Steve.
king
That's a chapter title.
We have
rushes forward.
Ah,
you know
boy.
what? Actually,
God, I love
I'm gonna
these.
slam into both you and Batsy. First, attacking Batsy. What is Batsy's armor class?
15.
15. That is a hit.
Ugh.
Batsy needs to take a total of. Can we get 14 damage?
Thank you. That's 29 minus 14.
29 minus 14 is 15. No,
Shit.
5.
Wait.
20. No, it's not.
No.
29 minus 14.
That's not embarrassing
It's
at all.
basically like 30 minus 15, right?
15
So it's
left.
15.
Yes. So
sorry.
5.
5.
You were so sure.
I was so sure.
It's fine. I'm not good at math.
Great. I also need Batsy to make a Constitution save.
Oh.
Roll that save. That's it. Roll that save.
That's not. It's a 3 plus numbers.
Yeah. Batsy is
3 plus
poisoned.
bat.
Batsy's going to take a disadvantage on attacks and ability checks. And the second slash comes for you, my friend. Oh, yeah, he definitely hits. That is 7 damage to you. And I need you to roll a Constitution save as well.
Can I be poisoned? Or do I have resistance?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, I have.
You will have resistance to poison damage,
Oh,
yes.
damn, it's not been put. Okay. Roll a Constitution save for me is 13 plus.
Fantastic. Beautiful.
Oh, I
So
see.
the first attack lashes out, and these bugs start to slam into Batsy, right? Crawling around her and stabbing her with their pointers and stabbers. Words just completely left me. I got really excited.
Mandible.
Mandible.
Proboscis.
Absolutely, and as they do, you're actually able to get a better look at them. They're these little, like, onyx bugs. They're, like, this long, each of them, right? And they have the 3 parts of, like, an insect. They have 6 legs, but they have a hornet's tail and, like, earwigs and mandibles.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not a good mood.
That's
And
bad.
along their back, they have, like, these white stripes.
Oh.
However, for you, this like fist of pure bugs slams into your chest, and they try to like rush up over your face, but you're able to brush them away. And then it is turn around to Donovaine.
Cool. I'm going to back further up.
Backing away.
Yes.
They're right next to the edge where I could knock you off.
Yep.
Oh.
It's fine.
I don't know how I feel about that.
And
It's fine.
Choices
Everything's
were
fine.
made.
Yep.
At some point, you just have to make a choice.
And then
It's true.
point out at the queen,
Yeah.
and at second level cast the Dissonant Whispers.
Yes.
So that'll-
What's that save again?
that is a Wisdom 13.
Fail.
Cool.
Go for it.
That's a hot fail.
Dos.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow, there's the max damage. Look at these kids
Which is-
using your boons.
4d6 at this level, so that is numbers. Somebody who is not me do maths.
24.
Nice.
I don't
Nicely
know how you
freaking
guys
done.
do that when you drink them like that.
Yeah, it terrifies me, honestly.
It's really cool.
Cool. That's
I would
and for the
drown.
record, that's frozen.
That is. I saw that.
It's an icy day here. All right,
And then
beautiful.
with my bonus action, I think Basilisk Portia needs some inspiration.
Yes!
She's
Make it
become our
rain!
greatest weapon and our ugliest party member.
How dare you? I'm beautiful.
So, yeah.
Also, my spikes, I want to say, are more like gems, like growing out of the back.
There you go.
They glimmer.
Yep.
Very dauntless,
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Final bardic inspiration. Here we go.
Okay, tell me everything.
525,600 hit
Basilisk.
points. 525,000 natural ones.
Aw.
525,600 hit points. That's how it feels. All our fights have gone. An owlbear, an angel, some ghosts, and a big ass dragon. Periton, the Digin Leiya's armor had bees. 525,600 hit points. That's what's been lost by our campaign's PCs.
Need a music video.
I love it. Clip it. Clip it, Twitch. You know you want to.
Beautiful.
Talk about
So you have any
points.
dice of inspiration? Anything
man.
else, Donovan?
That's
Now
all I
you're
can
done
do.
showing off. All right, beautiful. Jim.
Oh man, I'm shell shocked and devastated. So I'm going to, for the first time, cast Hail of Thorns. So I'm gonna roll to hit this one in front of me. And that I'm using this flash.
The advantage.
Because, oh boy.
Great. So this is the Swarm King. Cool.
Yes, because that was.
That was dismal.
Okay, so that's 17 plus 6.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
Okay, so that will be a D.
Measure.
That's
Measure your life
4
in
plus 2, 6. And then I need to roll a D10. And I did not have a D10 out here already because
I got you,
oh
brother.
god, why?
There you go.
Thank you. That's
D10. Go for it.
It is?
Yes, roll for it.
Okay, cool.
Get 'em.
Nice.
2.
2. All right, wonderful.
What's your total?
So that is 12 damage.
12 damage. Fantastic. All right, beautiful. Are you doing anything else with your turn, my friend?
Batsy's gonna glare.
Beautiful. Fantastic. Batsy.
Yes.
Batsy deals
Get it,
intimidation.
Batsy.
Beautiful. So you fire your arrow at point blank and it like splits into a million pieces and impales bugs as it like rushes through this swarm and flies out the other side towards the blight, like the army of blights that is over here. That is a turn around to Portia.
Great. So
Yes.
I'ma gaze at it, and
What type of attack is this?
it is-
What is it?
if a creature starts its turn within 30 feet of the basilisk, I have to wait till it goes then, and the two of us see each other. Okay, never mind. I will
Cool.
wait until it goes. I read that wrong.
Great.
So for now, I will make my way downtown. Making my way downtown. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I'm a turny to stone. Okay, so I will now roll to heat.
So many legs.
You're gonna roll to what?
I'm rolling to claw at it with or bite at it.
Oh,
There it is.
Okay, cool. Now I can roll now that I'm not me. That's fine. Okay. So that's a 23 to hit.
That's a hit. Roll those damage dice.
oh wow.
How many is it? What does a basilisk
Million.
do?
It doesn't do a lot if you still can't roll well on those.
Balance.
So 3, 4, 7 piercing damage. Ooh! Plus more. Oh man, basilisks. Okay. Okay. Plus 6 poison damage.
Whoa!
Nice. Great.
Yeah. What a time to be alive. Yeah. So I like reach forward and I'm like, and I take it in my teeth. The bottom of it. What is it made of?
Yeah.
Bugs.
Both of them are made of bugs.
You ate
I'm
bugs.
make dye out of those carapi. Okay, that's what you do.
It's
you
protein.
grind them
It's
up.
protein.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
Oh,
and
dye.
I
see.
mash them in my mouth as my fangs drip venom all over them.
That's so weird.
That's all I have.
Great. Fantastic. Are you doing anything else this turn, Batsy?
No, I am waiting for. How dare you? I am waiting for them to start their turn so I can petrify someone with my gaze.
Fantastic. Then we'll wait until their next turn. And I need you to look up what kind of attack that is. Right?
It's a DC 12 Constitution save.
Okay. Cool.
I will let you know I will let you know.
Fantastic. And actually, it's not your turn. It is time.
Okay.
Oh.
I affix it in my gaze.
So it's a Constitution
Yeah.
save.
Roll Constitution save.
Fantastic. That's a natural 20.
Okay, cool.
That one's
On a
okay.
failed save, the creature magically begins to turn to stone and is restrained.
So that was a successful save.
It says on a. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, you're all good.
I misread that. I'm
You're
sorry.
quite all right. I'm going to move on with this turn. So
Move
this
on.
thing rushes forward and slams in the two of you. Noticing that the basilisk is probably trouble, it attacks you. What's your armor class as that basilisk?
It's 15.
15. That
Really?
is one hit.
They're pretty big.
I am large.
One
I'm really surprised that it's a 15.
eyeballs me. It says, I big. All right, you are taking, that was a poor roll.
Nice.
8 points of slashing damage.
I understand how
Or,
that is,
or
yeah.
bludgeoning damage. 8 points of bludgeoning.
6.
Fantastic. That is the end of that thing's turn. We are around
I look scandalized at it.
to. Oh, and you forgot to roll your fly swatter damage. Would you roll
Oh,
3d12?
I
please?
will do that. I'm sorry. I was so excited to be a basilisk.
Fair.
And I never
stopped
get to
being
roll.
myself.
I never get to roll d12s, and none of that is super bad. Okay, cool. 17 plus 7 is 24.
24.
Yeah.
Yo!
24 damage of fly sweater.
That's brutal. So the fly swatter like rushes through this thing, and its chest like dislocates from itself before the flies like come back to it, buzzing and shuddering with energy. You're up, Leiya.
Okay, so this is made out of bugs. That one is made out of.
Reverse.
Reverse. That's made
Oh.
of
Bugs, not bugs.
Okay.
Bugs. Plant.
Okay.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go for it with my battle axe. Okay.
Cut those plants down to size. I don't know. I
All right.
thought that a musical was going to happen when I get to the line.
I was searching
So,
and I got
plants
nothing.
out of size. Ain't nobody like it because it's
I'm gonna eat some
mollified.
fries.
I don't know. I'm going to eat some fries. Yeah. Oh,
There you
God.
go.
16.
16 to hit. That is a hit. Roll damage. Y'all are doing good.
That is a 12.
12. Nice.
Math is theater.
Wrong monster. All right, fantastic. So you slash across it, right?
Yeah, I
Taking
know.
chunks of darkness and like its very roots with it, scattering
Ooh.
across the ground.
Cool.
That doesn't sound good.
And then the
angry.
bug one attacks.
Okay.
again.
Dare you.
So now the bug one is going.
Mhm.
So now
Yeah.
I affix it in my gaze.
Exactly.
So it needs to roll a Constitution save.
Butterfly.
What's the number
12.
that I'm trying to hit? Oh, that's a failure.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. It is now restrained and must repeat the saving throw at the end of its turn. On a success, the effect ends. On a failure, you become petrified until freed by greater
So
restoration or
here's
other
my
magic.
thing. Because this is an accumulation of various different bugs,
Yeah.
I don't think all of them can turn to stone. The ones that make eye contact with you, which this turn are quite a few,
Yeah.
right? They turn to stone and begin to
Sure.
pepper down. So it's going to take disadvantage this turn on
Okay.
everything that it does. Make
Okay,
sense?
Wonderful.
that's fine. I'm down with it.
That's fine. That's
Fair.
okay.
That's a fair.
Usually
But
that
then-
hailstorm of bugs.
Yeah.
Exactly. And following that hailstorm are its two large fists. What's your armor class?
Me?
Yes, you.
15.
15. That is 2 hits. I need you to roll 2 separate Constitution saves. While I do
Oh, it
this
should not be
damage.
making me save. That's my job.
That's my job.
Let's see, with its Constitution, so that's
Yes.
a 13 on the first one and a 10 on the second one.
Nice. You're taking 19 damage.
Okay?
And you failed both saves.
Yeah.
You're now poisoned
It's probably fine.
as all these bugs crawl underneath your scales and begin to sting you. And in addition, the bugs are crawling over and across your face, and you're now blinded.
Okay, so that's negatives on, or disadvantage on attacks, and then what does poison do?
That's what poison does.
Okay,
Yeah.
but then I'm blinded.
Yeah, so you have double disadvantage.
That's not a thing. So I just have disadvantage.
exactly.
Okay, great.
double disadvantage.
I know. I was like,
double
it
jeopardy.
could
All
be
right.
a thing if you want it to be, but it's not.
No, I'm not going to make that
Roll.
happen to you this time. We're around to Donovaine.
Cool. I am going to. We're just going to do the dissonant whispers again because that
All right.
seemed to work out great
That
before.
was great
So-
last time.
Yep. So that's
Yeah.
Wisdom 13 save. For
Wisdom
the queen.
13 save, same one.
Yep, same one.
All right. That is a. Oh wait, I need to. Last time you rolled so poorly, there was no question. But this time, oh god, just barely failed.
Oh, cool. Then, so that's going to be another 46, and the thing I forgot last time, which is it also has to immediately use its move to move away from me.
You're right, it does. Oh my goodness, that's brutal.
So that is
The shambling queen.
cool. So that's 14 damage.
14 damage.
Yep.
Nice. That is
Psychic damage if
absolutely
it's
fierce.
important.
And it begins to run away, which gives Basilisk and Leiya attacks of opportunity.
Sweet.
Yes.
Go
I
for
will
it.
roll with disadvantage.
Roll them. So it like clutches its beehive and begins to like shake back and forth as it stumbles backwards, giving out this. What are our totals?
I had a 1.
Okay.
I have a 12.
Was that a natural one?
Oh, it was, yeah.
She says proudly.
I mean, it doesn't get worse
Roll
than
a Constitution
disadvantage. Like,
Oh.
oh
wait,
no.
Oh
Yep.
no.
It's not her turn, though. It can't happen unless
Yep.
it's her turn.
Yep.
19 total.
You're good.
She
Great.
fine.
You like look
very
up
bad.
and you're like, "Oh right, it's a basilisk," and almost make eye contact with the basilisk. What did you roll to hit? What was your total there?
Yeah, it was 12.
Great, that is a miss as well. All right, that is turn around 2.
Anger.
Anger.
So
Raging Ranger.
yeah, I'm raging. So I'm gonna
What's the plan?
use create bonfire on this bug boy in front of me.
On that bug boy.
Which is a DC 12 dexterity.
All right, beautiful. I'm gonna roll that dex save. Success.
Okay. So it'll be half damage. 2 damage. Sorry.
2 damage. Fantastic. The bugs like kind of like dive away and are mostly driven away by the smoke into different parts of the
Yeah.
air.
Yeah.
Great. Are you doing anything else, my friend?
That's it.
That's it. We are around 2. Portia Fair.
Batalisk.
Oh,
Tell me
Miles.
about
Uh-oh.
Do you have a flask?
what is alive?
Flask
You're
in your
alive.
eye.
You're getting flasked.
This is the best day
Flask.
ever. Okay, so let's talk about blinded. How exactly was I blinded, and how can I?
There are bugs crawling all over your face.
Okay, can I?
Oh, so not like physically blinded, just you're blinded because there's bugs all over your face.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Can I
Oh.
take some time to wipe them off? I like roll on the ground and be like.
Yeah, that's like so. That's assumed for the duration that you are like getting them off while you're swinging and swiping.
Okay, so then how do I get rid of them?
It'll last 1 turn. I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was just
Forgive
like.
me, forgive me,
No, I
forgive
was
me.
just like, so forever or
Absolutely.
okay.
And
cool.
you are poisoned for 3 turns. Jin, you're poisoned for 1 more turn.
Got it. I
What does that
understand.
mean? Oh, that's a disadvantage.
It's a disadvantage. Yes.
Cool. So, I will bite. I will do a bite.
I will bite. Can't stop. Won't stop biting.
So that's 7 plus 5
Yeah.
is 13
miss.
to hit. I will use my
Inspo?
14 to hit.
No dice.
I try.
You did
and
try.
I thank you. for your
Lashing
beautiful song.
out blindly in
Yeah.
the darkness, completely missing your mark.
It's okay.
Turn around to our shambling queen, who like reaches the wall and turns. Right, the effect is over after the
Yeah, it's just they have to use their reaction.
beautiful,
That's it.
fantastic. Turns and brings its 2 arms down.
Let's.
You know what? Actually,
Calm
it's going to
down.
move around. No, it's going to go for you. Yeah.
Okay.
I went back and forth on that,
I
but I
hate
made
to
my decision.
tell you this, but it does have advantage on these attacks because I am blinded.
Yeah, I am aware.
Okay, just checking.
What's your armor class again?
It's 15.
Yeah, that is 2 hits. So
It's fine. I'm not even
It's
me.
okay, it's okay.
I'm not even. Me.
I'm in
It's
there.
fine.
This is some other basilisk.
somewhere in there. So that is 12.
You know what I need to do though is make concentration checks for my spells. You've hit me
Correct.
twice, and you've hit me now 2 more times.
Yeah.
So that is.
Tell me when
Sorry.
you're ready for hit points.
Tell me hit points first.
That is
Because Amy's tracking
32
those for me.
hits.
Okay, so I'm back to me. And then how many left over was
Back
that?
to you. It was a brave moment.
Yeah. So it's back to me. And I now have -5 to my hit points, but I still had temporary hit points on. Okay.
Oh, that's interesting.
We do your
Cool.
zapper last turn. I was not paying attention.
My zapper?
Yeah.
Zapper.
I didn't. No, I did, and now no, I didn't. I
Yeah,
didn't
you
do
did
it.
not. You did not.
Okay, I'm sorry. There's a lot happening.
There absolutely is.
So here's Zapper to take care of that business. So that's 17 on the Zapper. And now I'm dealing with the fact that I am me, but it is my turn, right?
It's not your turn.
It's not my
just
turn.
Yet, actually.
I'm being attacked. I
Yeah.
feel attacked.
Yeah, you are
Okay.
being attacked. So you are like, it
Oh,
like
I was rolling
slams
concentration
one arm
checks.
into
That's
you.
what I
That's
was
what you were
doing.
doing. It slams one arm into you and another arm into the other side, and then begins to pull you inside of
Oh,
its
let's not do,
chest.
let's not do that. It was just a question. It's fine. Okay. So Constitution saves.
Wait, what is pulling that one?
Yeah,
The biggin.
yeah. the
Okay,
big
so the first
shambling mound
concentration
here.
check is a 13 to maintain, so it maintains. Second one is a natural 20.
Great.
Now I'm rolling well. This one is not good, so I am no longer concentrating on my infused weapon. So
Great.
that's gone now. Okay,
Noted.
cool.
Beautiful. So you are now restrained inside of this
God,
thing
I
as it's
hate this
wrapped
thing.
you up. But that is the end of its turn, and
Okay.
it is now Leia's turn.
So if you're wondering how I'm doing, because you asked.
Yeah, I originally had asked what your
Yeah,
what
the
yeah.
problem
hit
is that
points
you
are.
cannot reach her right now
Yeah.
because she is completely engulfed
I'm, like,
by the
subsumed by
roots
it.
of this thing, right?
Oh, it's
However,
this
why don't you
thing.
make a perception check for me in the meantime, Leiya?
Okay.
But I'll tell you that I didn't take that much damage.
Ah, that is a natural 20.
That is a natural 20. Wonderful. You notice that bees, these hornets, are continuing to fly out of the Marge Simpson beehive on top of this shambling
one.
queen. Yes. And they are flying over and continuing to feed the size and shape of this other one, right?
Yeah.
So the more that this thing exists, the more that it's feeding the existence of the other
Is
one.
the beehive attached to it? Like it's part of its
It's
body?
part of its body, yeah.
What a time to be alive.
So we don't
Actions.
focus the ads.
Because, I wonder, it's just a matter of this actually succeeding.
That's always the question, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Because I would really like to...
What's the question?
Because I know I have Ensnaring Smite, Strike, and Searing Smite.
Yeah.
One of them does not work very well against larger beings. I think it's
the ensnaring.
Yeah.
Ensnaring.
Yeah.
So Searing Smite I could use and try to fire towards the beehive and burn that off.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be like a strike, right?
Yeah.
So that thing is way up there.
So I would probably need Dame Batsy's help. All right, so I'll do that in a second. Let me see if I could...
Batsy does have a flask.
No, I don't.
Oh, I thought Batsy
I
used
used
Batsy
it.
had a flask.
I used it.
You used it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Excuse
okay.
me. I'm so sorry.
I've been
My bad.
struggling.
All right, well, I'm going to confer later with
I'm sorry, I
speaking
need
with
to turn
animals.
this because I can't see.
But for right now, let me try attacking with my battle axe to see if I can free Portia at all.
Great. Fantastic. Roll for it.
Only I could get a 20.
not
That's
bad.
a 20.
Oh.
Dirty.
14 plus I got the 16.
Oh,
with my
okay.
strike,
That's definitely
so-
a hit. Roll damage. Yes. Yeah.
Give me out.
8.
8. Solid, solid, solid. All right, beautiful. So you like hack into this thing, pulling off pieces of bark and stuff as it's like trying to hit you, right? And
Yeah.
wood and
Yeah.
chunks of the darkness.
dare you!
And you like see pieces of Portia as she continues to be swallowed deeper inside.
But the
of
pieces are
this.
attached to the other pieces, right? Just checking.
All right, that is turn around to our bug boy over here, who is fed by the bees to begin with.
That's an upsetting phrase. Fed by the bees.
That was the wrong one.
What am I gonna do here?
I want to note
give
that
you
I'm
back
very
this.
upset that the phrase shambling queen was not coined by me.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Um,
you're
It's
good.
definitely a chapter title in my memoir.
Chat, what do I do?
I don't know what you're gonna do, but what the
It's okay, I have a
Swarm
plan.
King is going to do is going to swing at you.
Okay. Don't like that.
Roll a
Oh.
natural 1.
Miles.
Ooh.
Yes.
No!
What is happening?
Who is doing this? Who did it?
I think I'll use it right now.
Wow.
I rolled a 2!
Thank you!
Thank you for that flash.
Yeah. That is plot armor.
I'm so
That
sorry,
is
whoever
I
did
get it. I'm like, I am
Little
nice.
pink polar bear in the corner is glowering at the wasting of her class.
Yes.
It
So he
wasn't
like
a waste, you got to
reaches
try.
down to slash at you, and you like find yourself stumbling backwards, and then it like
you're fine.
Batsy rushes in and like dives clean through the swarm of bees, and it like kind of stumbles and starts to wave around at Batsy, taking a swing at her.
She has
dare
the
you!
Number 1, I have your luck tonight. All right, take an attack of opportunity from Batsy.
Great.
Oh my God!
Great to meet you. Oh boy. That's not ideal. It is only.
Oh man,
not
that
good.
was really bad.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, no, that's gonna be a miss. That is.
That's gonna be a miss.
Yeah, because it's 7 plus 5.
Yeah,
Or plus
that's
4,
that is
so.
close, but that is a miss. All right, that is turn around to Donovaine.
It's me. Wait, aren't I after you?
That one's. I didn't go. This was its
Yeah.
turn.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I got
No, you're
scared.
quite all right. It's Donovan's
That's
turn.
okay.
Live your dream.
Advocate
Help
for
me.
A
yourself.
plan.
Please help.
Oh no, I have a plan to bring this beehive down into Leiya's range.
Yeah!
I reach inside my coat and I pull out a tiny jam tart
God, I hate this so
and a
much.
feather.
Hey.
And I pull out, hey queen, Prince Charles is next in line. There's a joke for you. And that's
Over my head, but
Wisdom 13 save.
oh my god! It's all
Prone.
coming apart at the seams.
Is it though? Is
Is
it?
it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So this thing, like, it's like eating Anne. Right?
No.
Who's
It's like-
Anne?
It's eating Portia.
Thank you.
And it's like looks up and sees the tart and the feathers and goes.
It turned into Scooby-Doo?
No. And it begins to like collapse. It's like roots spreading out
Yeah,
on
yeah.
itself. I mean that frees you.
What a time
Yes.
to be
What a time to be
alive.
alive. Well freaking done,
That's
Bard.
good.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. It is incapacitated for the time being,
you.
and the time being it
Time
is
being,
Jin's
jeez.
turn.
Oh, well, it has to make a
That was my last first level
dexterity
spell slot for the
save
record.
Yeah.
because of the fire that is still burning
thing?
underneath it. The one that has been attacking me.
You're right, absolutely. It has failed. Roll damage.
Wonderful. Okay, 7 damage.
7 damage, nice.
Yeah, and then I'm going to. I'm actually just gonna hit it with my sword because I'm in melee.
What am I gonna
Which
do?
one are you
here?
hitting?
The one in front of me. What?
You've been in melee. We haven't been punishing you for it.
All right, I'm gonna use my bow. Cause reasons. That is gonna be an 18. It's gonna be an 18.
18, that is a hit.
Wonderful.
The word donate and my ears perked
Yes.
up.
Yeah. Ooh, that's gonna be some 10 damage.
10 damage,
Yeah.
nicely done. That is not bad. Beautiful. Your arrow flies true and impales. You know what? You do like a flurry.
Yeah.
You like a Legolas in there, right?
You fancy man.
And
Yeah.
another one.
And another one. All right, that is turn around, I believe, to.
Portia has 2 more flash.
Yeah!
It's
You
time
just got
to
your
do
ultimate,
another
didn't you?
ultimate.
Dang.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's good timing.
I have really had it.
Emerge.
Okay. So, because the last time I tried to drink 3 of these at once, I spilled them all over myself. And the internet doesn't need another one of those.
I
You
disagree,
tried.
but
You tried, Anne, and that's what
I will do it, but
You should have 3 more. It's 20, we get 25.
It's 50.
so
Oh.
she already had one.
oh yeah, okay. So here's the deal. I'm not gonna do this 3 at once because it's
But I have
just
faith in you.
looking
Anne.
bad. But here's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'm going to make
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
like a Silver Surfer surfboard.
I
So
don't
that I
know what
can-
I was expecting, but that was not
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna it's like a little like Amelia Earhart airplane. Which one of those things
Where
is
do we
cooler?
go from
Which one of those do we want?
surfboard?
Okay, can I do a
One
one
vote.
vote?
Go for
I
it.
need
One
help.
vote.
Silver Surfer, airplane. Silver Surfer, airplane, surfer. Okay.
Fly through your copper net.
I will, however, as a compromise, wear my goggles. Is
There
everybody
you go.
happy?
Yes.
Yes.
And we ride.
And
Okay.
we ride.
So I yes. Oh yes, my
Oh, God.
imagination. It got very excited in there. Oh sorry. Okay. So I hold out my my prosthetic. 2 wands pop out and they're like held together, and I pull them apart, and it creates like a plane of force to stand on, like a tensor's floating disc. Yeah,
I'm
and
into
I
it.
like pop it on the ground.
Throwback to 10.
And I say a quote from Back to the Future because I can't remember it right now. There's got to be something. But I take off, and
That's
it
one way to
like
do it.
springs me into the air.
Great.
Okay.
Where are you going?
I'm going away. So.
To your girlfriend.
So we'll say I have the effects of like the fly spell. So I
Yep.
have 60 feet of fly speed.
Yeah.
I will go ahead and use a bonus action to cast Expeditious Retreat because all of this is a bunch of bullshit.
You're not Basilisk anymore?
No.
No.
that-
That would have been like
Yeah,
a,
all of this is a bunch of bullshit. So I'm
Great.
gonna fly over here. I will use. Oh, I don't have my bonus action anymore, so I guess I'll shoot it. I'm so good at that.
Twang!
Oh, that's not bad. 14 to hit?
That is a miss. Do you still have inspiration?
No.
Okay. Yep, that misses.
I'll drink these now.
Great, please. The arrow flies just slightly off of the mark and splashes off of the side of the shambling queen, like splitting into a million pieces. That is turn around to the queen herself, who is still
incapacitated.
incapacitated.
And the third turn she
Roll.
gets a saving throw, yeah.
Saving throw.
13 wisdom.
That is so disorienting.
That
I
was really
chose the
refreshing.
wrong dump stat for my monster.
Thank you.
It kind of and spreads out further.
19 damage from the fly swatters. I pre-rolled
Thank you
it,
so
yeah.
much.
Which does trigger another saving throw.
Go for it.
Can I
Every time it takes damage, you get
Different
a saving
people
throw.
do not
that see.
Hideous
Sorry.
laughter.
There's
and
not-
be like, girl, we got this.
Yeah.
And then I am going to attempt Searing Smite, and the dame and I are going to light some things on fire.
Yeah.
You have to hit first, and then you can pump in series.
Yep. So let's do this, and if worse comes to worse, I have that flask right there. But we're gonna get it.
We're gonna get it.
You got this.
We're gonna get it.
Okay, so maybe flask.
That is
a
why
risk.
there's a flask there, guys.
Yeah.
4 times when I roll a 3.
Yeah.
Boy.
Do you want a different die? Not
Yeah.
that mine are better.
I don't know. Would they be better?
No.
No.
Maybe in your hands.
Maybe in your hands they would.
All right.
You got this. We
We got
believe in
this,
you.
Right.
Here we
got
go.
this.
Oh!
Our belief was misplaced. That's a 5.
So you also do have advantage because it's incapacitated. So you get 1 free roll as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So scared.
Straight.
Oh, would I have gotten advantage on
Third
my
time's
hit?
the charm.
No,
'Cause I-
Yes, but it's way too late now. I'm sorry.
But you didn't tell me that I
That's
could.
cocked. That's
Well, I'm sorry.
It's fine. It is what it is.
It is. Yeah.
I accept.
It was web.
That's not in the
Why
box.
is this jumping out?
There you go.
Now we
19.
can't roll the dice.
19.
19.
Plus numbers.
That's a
Wonderful.
hit.
Yes.
Only if you were cheating, but I'm gonna trust you.
So initial damage and then 1d6 damage of fire things. Fire
Mhm.
things.
Man, these things are really scary.
So
They are,
8
yeah.
damage. What's this,
They're
right?
mean.
Yeah.
It is
I'm still coming for you.
so very
4.
disorienting.
So that's 10 damage, and then for fire damage, it's 1d6, which is a 6.
So
Nice.
6 total? What's our total there?
Wait, so is it regular damage plus fire damage?
Yeah.
Okay, so 10 regular damage and then 6 of fire.
Okay,
Wow.
fantastic.
So literally the dame and I lock eyes and we're like, we got this, girl.
Yeah.
And I
Aw.
like leap into the air, holding on to, she has one of my arms and I just have my axe in the other arm and I'm just like, ah! just like in the beehive.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
The
It
beehive,
just
which is
erupts
like
into fire.
still resting on top of this
Yeah.
like disintegrated mound of shambles.
Because shattering a beehive is always a good idea.
Oh my.
And you come down clashing like straight through the beehive. And slits open in 2 and out rushes the
Yes.
swarm into your face.
Oh, God.
That's fun.
Sorry.
That is fun. That is a life
It's just
choice.
not what you want. Like,
Everything's
at
fine.
all.
It's okay.
But it's, in my mind, I'm like, it's for the greater good.
Roll a Constitution save, please.
Yeah, sure.
Great.
Come on, you're probably got
Oh
this.
my God, I can't roll.
That's good. That's good.
16.
16. Nice. You are actually okay. However, you are taking 13 points of damage.
Yep, I kind of.
How are you doing over there?
I'm at 21:18.
Wow. Fantastic. Y'all are doing remarkably well. So in order to do that, you have to move next to this
Knock on
big
wood.
boy right there. That is the end of your turn, yes?
Yes.
Beautiful. That means
I don't
we
know
are
what else we
back
can do on that
around
turn.
Yep.
to Swarm Boy, who's going to continue to try to beat you into non-existence.
Does
What's
not feel
your
good.
armor class?
My armor class is on
God, those
13.
temporary hit points. Thank God.
Yeah, that's
Also,
those are 2 hits.
DM, just in the interest,
Yeah.
interest of fairness, the damage from that would have triggered another saving throw on Hideous Laughter.
You're absolutely right. Thank you so much. It has still failed.
Cool.
So,
Excellent.
That's why honesty is still the best policy.
fantastic. However, Jin is taking a total of 24 damage.
Is any of that
Excuse me?
poison damage?
No.
Could I have? No, it's fine. That's good.
Where
How
are
much?
you?
26? You said?
24.
24? My word. My word.
It's a spicy meatballs.
I see.
Known to say, beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm looking
Fantastic.
bad. I'm looking real bad.
Yeah, I need you to roll Constitution saves as well.
That's right. That's right. I do.
Roll those
Roll
constitution
it, you
boys.
got it.
Let's see how this goes.
First one is an 11.
That's a failure. You were
Woof.
poisoned
Great.
for an additional 1 turn.
And that was a 16 plus something. Plus
Then
2.
you're good. You're good. Fantastic.
Great.
You are not blinded. That is the end of its turn. Donovaine.
All right, I just see all this is going on. So I just damn it, damn it,
Oh.
damn it, damn it,
I need
and
to roll
rush over to Jin.
concentration. That's 5, 10, 15, 20,
Oh!
Just smack Jin up the back of the head
Yeah.
Get up!
with
Yeah,
the,
like-
the touch for Cure Wounds.
Oh, this is so good.
So
how
that's
much you can do.
2d8. This is going to be at second level. This is my
Fantastic.
final spell slot.
Oh, there it is!
Oh.
So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 12 points back for you.
Yay!
Nice. Well done. Jin, it is your turn
And
as
then
soon
use my
as you
final
put that
5-foot
in.
movement to get back out.
God.
I love that.
That's me completely out of spells, so
Yeah.
up to you lot now.
I'm there
okay.
too.
I need
okay.
to do a concentration check to see if my bonfire is still going. It is not still going. So that went away.
Yeah.
I am going to do bonfire. Actually, could I get both of them with a 15-foot cone?
It does.
If I just like shift.
It does look like you could. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Actually, you'd have to move 5 feet.
Yeah, and I would stay within melee with it. Just
Yeah.
shifting.
Absolutely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, no, you could not, because that's 15 feet is. Wait, yeah, that's 15 feet is 3 squares.
Could I like shift?
Yeah,
'Cause
what
I
if
was.
they were like there and angled it that
That's
way?
what I was thinking. Yeah.
There and angled it this way.
Yeah, like the
between the
cone
two.
out this one. Ready to get both?
I'm gonna give it an advantage on their dexterity saves, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'm gonna use my breath weapon.
Yes.
Oh, there it is.
Let me look at the DC.
Oh,
That's a natural 1.
Yeah.
Keep doing that.
I rolled a natural 1 and a natural 20 in that span.
Oh,
of
my god.
Just so we're aware. How
That
you
is-
doing?
That's rough. What?
What's the save number?
Ah, yes. The save is a Constitution 11.
A Constitution 11. Okay. They both managed to make it, but you still do half damage, don't you?
All right. Yes, I do. I do.
Fantastic.
So that'll
Roll
be
for it.
2d6 poison.
2d6 poison. Beautiful. Go for it.
That's 7 halved. So
7 halves, so 3 damage to each of them. Fantastic. Turn around to Portia.
all right. So to start off, bonus action.
That's another
My
saving throw for the record. Any damage triggers the hideous laughter
Absolutely.
saving throw.
Okay.
Absolutely, you are correct. It has rolled so many 12s.
so
I don't know what's going on. It has to roll a 13. Yes.
my little BB-8 style turret with
Yeah.
its 3 little balls of rocks like
Yeah.
rotating around it, kind of like spins really fast on top of the turnip. Turnip? Help!
Turn it up, yo.
Help! I'm dying. Okay, so I'm too scared. So they like open up and syringes shoot out of them and into your back, and you get 10 temporary hit points.
That's a new way that works. Cool.
I just
Stabbing
that's
people now.
artificers. Artificers is just do what you want. Do it whatever flavor you want.
what you want?
Artifice it, and that's what I'm here for.
All right, great.
And then I will firebolt it with my arm. Hey-oh. Woofers. Okay, 13.
Nope.
Cool. That's fun.
Yeah.
I will now move.
I don't know what is it. Out of curiosity.
Oh, sorry. I was going for this one
so you
on
have
Leiya.
advantage on it. I've
Oh.
reminded you again.
Great.
For
Cool.
the first time.
Wee woo. Okay, so that's 16 to hit.
That is a hit.
Cool.
Roll that
Wee
13.
woo.
Nope.
All right. 2 fire damage, and then I will roll my fly swatter attack.
Fantastic. Please do.
Cool. That's 12 plus 6 is 18 plus 10 is 28.
Whoa.
I rolled really well for once in my life.
Whoa.
If you're gonna roll well, have it feel like damage
Yeah.
roll. That's
That was brutal.
Yeah!
Fantastic. It like comes down on top of it and slams it into the ground,
Yeah.
and then zips off, and the flies like kind of reform. But you can notice that this thing is looking weak now.
Yeah.
And it is once again our shambling.
And I like on my skateboard I go, that's the power of love.
I love it. Oh man.
It fails its save again. Leiya, you're up.
I'm just gonna try to strike again.
God, I love that song.
20.
nat 20.
Yay!
Dang it! Roll double damage.
Yes.
Yay!
If you
Still
have
doing
any,
it
also,
fun.
if you have any smites left, now is the time
Yep,
to do
that's a
it
one.
Yeah.
because it doubles that too.
Dump 'em.
Yeah,
so
it's true.
I do this twice.
Yep.
Yep.
4, 6 is 10 plus 4 is 14.
And can you do any smites anymore? Or
No.
Oh.
No.
You're all
Okay.
14
I'm
damage?
smited out, guys. Sorry.
you smote?
You smoke too much. It's already been
Everyone in the
smoked.
room makes the same joke.
Yeah, smoke.
Great, fantastic. Are you doing anything else this turn, Leiya?
Smoke's a possibility.
Besides, like, maybe running back from it and getting out of its way.
Okay.
No, but that's it. I just want to strike
Okay.
with all my might.
Fantastic, beautiful. It is the king's turn once again.
Ugh.
I was really sick of this.
He could just leave.
Is he, though? Is he?
No one's
Yeah.
stopping it.
You can just be like, I'm good, guys.
You
Peace
can just
out.
walk away.
Really tired of this.
That's the power of love. You can just walk away.
Can you, though?
Time to have him hit the other one to make him get a save.
What are you doing?
I mean,
Get off!
I mean, no, I am not stopping you. No one's stopping you.
I wasn't supposed to fight these guys alone. So he swings at Jin again. That is one hit. That is 2 hits.
Oh, my goodness.
Let's roll a bunch of damage again.
Such
That's
an honor to be nominated.
that's max damage.
Oh no.
Oh,
That's not max damage, but it's still bad. So
I'm
that
the
is
tank now. Yay.
It's probably
27 damage.
Oh, that's. Oh my God! Yes. Sorry,
Oh,
it's fine.
boy.
How much do you have left?
28.
One. I have one.
Oh
left.
my god!
Every hit point counts.
Literally every single one.
Oh, I know what I'm doing next.
There we
turn.
go. Beautiful.
I know
Like
what I'm doing next round.
shoves both of its arms into you, and like
Lex,
these
he's over
bugs
there. Right over there.
crawl
Okay,
around
so
you and
close enough.
rush all over you, digging under your armor, trying to chew it away from your body. You can feel pieces where they like dug into you and have begun to crawl inside of you.
don't know how I
It's
feel about
terrible and wretched. It is Portia's turn.
I'm definitely uncomfortable.
Wait, no.
Wait, no, it's not.
It's Donovane's turn. I
Okay.
almost skipped
Wait.
everyone.
It's so funny. After thinking it was my turn
right.
so many times, I was like,
You
is
convinced me
it?
not.
Here's what,
Everyone goes, and then I go right after them.
here's
every
what we're
turn.
gonna do. We're gonna do another produce flame.
Yes.
Yeah.
And just baseball throw it straight into the beehive.
Great, go for
Yeah.
Beehive.
Yeah.
Roll with advantage.
Well, what is going on with Beehive right now? It's split.
It's split. It's still producing bees, but it's producing less bees.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
On a scale of
Alright,
1 to more
advantage.
bees,
18
it's
to
less
hit.
bees.
Great. Well, you don't need advantage. You
Yeah.
could
Scale
because
of
you might
1
get a
to
20,
bees.
but
Well,
it's fine.
yeah,
You don't
I-
have to.
But just in case you get a 20.
Just in case.
Don't-
I
you
did
don't-
not.
you
That
don't
was
need
Does,
to. Okay.
help me
but that's
by-
the-
Great. Roll, and I'm
damage.
gonna roll over here.
8 damage, max.
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
All right. This is not going the way that I thought it would be, but that's okay. All right. Beautiful. The
Every
flame like
time.
erupts into it and sets the beehive aflame again, and you can smell the
Yes.
charred like burning of.
Also awkward.
Never smelled a beehive burning actually.
I don't
I don't
want
think
to.
you
want
do.
to be completely
Like-
Burnt honey.
Like weird
Burnt
burnt,
honey.
sweet
Yeah.
honey.
Like that. Yeah. Burnt bitter honey.
Oh.
Great. That is turnaround from you to Jin.
Disengaging.
I said good day, sir.
I'm going
I said good day.
Far away as I can.
Okay,
Great,
so that's how
fantastic.
many? Where
to the right.
to,
that
to
way.
the right,
Over
to the
there.
right.
Yeah, because there's a lot of space.
5,
That's
10, 20. Wait, I'm sorry. You were here?
Yes.
Yes.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
There you go.
Yes.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Jeez
I'm over
Louise.
there.
You are.
That was my action to
That was
disengage.
your, yeah.
And that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's all she wrote.
Cool.
Portia.
What about Betsy?
She can just, I mean, she
Betsy-
can move, but
Betsy's
she'd be,
fine.
she has the dodge action right now, so she's fine.
Yeah, she's
All right.
holding in there a little bit.
So first, fly swatter. You'll be caught up in the
How you doing?
22 damage.
Oh my
22
god. It is not
damage.
looking good for that thing.
Okay.
It's a wisp of what it once was.
Cool. Now I'll take my turn.
Please.
So I will. This one I get advantage on still. I'll do that then. Let's see.
I can't believe that thing spent half this entire fight on the ground, laughing at your stupid tart and feather.
Oh, I
You know
love
what
being a
I'm-
bard.
Gonna do. Where are you? You're over here. So I will. First, I'm gonna go ahead and give you 3 temporary hit points.
I will take
better
it.
than 1.
Thank you.
Better than 1.
And I will now roll with advantage. Okay, cool. Okay, so 16 plus 5.
Yeah.
Cool. And now it is a D10. Okay. 7 fire damage
7 fire damage. To whom?
to this boy.
To that boy. Beautiful. All right. Next up is indeed that boy who gets double. There it is. That long freaking
Finally.
blast. He like takes the hit and it like kind of coalesces and you hear this. And it
important that I'm
erupts
flying.
upwards and then reaches down.
She's flying.
I'm
There we
flying.
go. You're flying now,
That's
and has
precarious
placed
and I
herself
love it.
atop of a flask. Amy, what's your armor class?
I got
It's
here
19?
on flasks.
There it is. All right, that is a total of.
Damage.
I must commemorate this moment.
Let's commemorate. That is 23 damage. As both of these arms slam against you, I need you to make a Constitution save now.
Yep. That's a 6.
That is a failure.
Yeah, that is a failure.
These arms grab you and pull you into this mound,
Oh, no, no.
dragging you inside of it once again.
Okay, I got you.
Okay.
I'm not letting this happen. Not now, but later. Later, I won't let it happen.
Amy, it's your turn. You,
How much damage was that again? That was.
that was 23, I believe.
Ooh.
You have to make another Constitution save now.
Okay.
You're blinded, restrained, and unable to breathe.
That's awesome. I'm
As the,
loving
like,
those odds.
The roots themselves begin to like pry your mouth open and
Oh,
start
unable
to find
breathe.
their
Yep,
way into
I did
your
hear that last
cheeks.
bit. That's not good.
I need to actually.
Is that too
like,
much?
Roll somewhere.
Not good.
It's a 15.
15.
Wait, this is a Constitution.
Yeah.
That is Constitution.
So
yeah.
16.
16
Anyway.
is not quite enough.
Ew.
What?
Ooh.
Oh.
What are it?
What are it?
I don't know.
And oh, that's max. That's not max. That is 14 damage.
How did
It's fine. It's
It's
fine.
great. It's
Is
great.
it?
That's
It's
very
great.
much not fine.
As it begins to crush you and you begin to suffocate.
that
How are you
leaves
doing
me-
over there?
28 minus.
So I'm technically at a 5.
You were at
So you're
5
out.
hit points. You're
Yeah.
You're out.
But there is something with my class that
You
I
ha-
want.
Half-Orc.
Oh yeah, you can
Yeah.
come back at 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you like begin to
She's a
feel
Half-Orc.
Stone's
light
endurance,
fading
yes.
away from you, right? The darkness is almost eaten with a darker darkness. And then you fight your way back through it, trying to emerge back into consciousness, and you begin to struggle one last time. It is our Flaming King's turn.
We haven't really done much to that dude.
Well, we've had advantage on the other one for so long.
Who
Well,
is
plus,
gonna
if the
go
other one's feeding
for
him, that's
Donovaine
that's
as
the one
long
to take.
last.
Hey!
Yeah, take Betsy's
Yes.
Let's see if
So help me.
get him.
That'll be a 19 total.
19 total. That is a hit. Roll damage.
Very
It
nice,
could
very
be it.
nice.
No, it couldn't be it, but
What?
it's gonna be close.
That's why we keep her there. Buy things to threaten them.
Get
D6
him.
plus 2. 4. 4 damage.
4 damage. Fantastic. However, it is going to swing at Donovaine. Donovaine, what's your armor class?
Not great. 13.
Yeah, that is 2 hits. 2 Constitution saves from you.
Okay.
That is.
That's terrible. That is a 6 and an 11.
Oh, Whoa, brutal. That's 19 damage to you. You are both blinded and poisoned.
Cool.
It all amounts to
What
having
ti- what-
disadvantage
yeah.
on things and having advantage
Exactly.
on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You are up, my friend. Jin is
Your
up.
wounds on my
Wait, no, I'm so sorry. I've
suit,
skipped
stop
Donovaine
my
because I blinded and poisoned him.
Yep.
But it's your turn, Donovaine.
Cool. Let me just do that damage. All right, I can't really do much then, so I am going to just throw a control flame right into this thing's face, or produce
for it.
produce
Yeah,
flame.
yeah, do that.
So
For sure,
which,
dude.
Resources are running dry.
which I'm now at disadvantage. You said.
Close in for the kill.
You said disadvantage on this.
Yeah,
No.
this flask would
Me too,
definitely
girl.
help.
What was that?
Disadvantage on this. You said.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it was a 5 and a 3, so both were crap.
Oh no.
Indeed, they were. All right, yeah, absolutely. You like flash out, and you mostly catch stray bugs with your
Yeah.
flame, but nothing happens. Jin, you are up.
Okay, I heal 6 points.
Nice, beautiful. Is that all you're doing?
That's all I can. I'm gonna move a little bit, actually.
let me just get a little bit further back.
Yes.
Excuse me, it's been fun. All right, Portia, you're up.
Okay, so I have an important question.
Yes.
These things that what it's doing to Leiya is considered an attack, right?
It did attack it, and now it has it engulfed.
Has her engulfed.
Yeah.
So I'm still inside. I'm not out. Okay.
You're not out.
So if the warded creature, okay, never mind. I'm not
You
going to do
cannot
that.
see Leia, so you can't target her with
Yeah.
anything that requires sight.
I hear what you're saying. What would happen? I hear what you're saying, but what if I did do this? What if I were to thunder wave? Would it pull it with her, or would it like knock it back? But I guess she's inside of it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's cool. Now I have all my
All
questions.
options, all
All of
options.
my scientific research is complete. I will move this here within enough. I will move it 10 feet away from where it needs to
Yeah.
be to give Leiya
Moment of truth.
hit points. So you get 7 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
And I now will attempt to. Oh, and everything takes 27 damage.
Great.
From the
that
fly
thing
swatters.
takes 27 damage.
Yeah.
Fan.
How many hit
freaking
points does it have? She
tastic.
asks. Okay.
The fly swatter comes down one final time,
Oh, good.
slamming the remainder of the bugs into nothingness.
Yeah, fly
All
swatter.
that's left on, I'm going to remove this from the board. All that's left
Good.
on the ground is just these 2
Burnt bugs.
burning eyes
Oh.
Oh.
and the spire of the crown.
Wearing
Finish your
it.
turn.
Okay. Now I fashion. Can't go home, so you gotta wear cool things. Okay, so
Agreed.
I'm rolling for a firebolt on this boy here. For advantage, I'm guessing still. No advantage on that. Okay, cool. So that's. I thought
It's
we
not,
still.
it's not incapacitated anymore.
It's
Oh,
long
okay.
been
I'm sorry. I
incapacitated,
missed
yeah.
that. Okay, so 22 to hit.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
Cool.
Get it.
5 fire damage.
All right, we're getting there. It is like on fire. It's like stumbling around. Its beehive is cracked and falling down its head. It's its turn. It crosses, closing towards Jin.
Oh no.
For what reason?
You're very pretty. It swings at you.
Yes,
That's
but
one
no.
hit.
It moved past my thing.
Does
Can
your
I get?
thing get
Yeah.
an attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't know it had an attack.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
go for it. Yeah,
yes.
absolutely.
Please
Oh wait, no,
before it
not
gets
in
to
this
me.
form it doesn't. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I got
No.
scared. I'm
I
sorry.
got scared. I got excited.
It's a defender. It's not the force ballista.
How many hit points do you have?
I have 8. I'm
Yeah.
down. I feel very personally attacked.
So this thing grabs you. It like gets you on one arm as you're trying to run away from it, and the other one gets your face and pulls you
Oh!
into it.
Oh, stop that!
And you and you feel like it close around you, and your air is sucked out of your lungs.
Can I hold
I'm
my
just like,
breath?
hey boy.
So this sucks.
Oh,
So,
man.
what can I do? Can
You have to make a Constitution save.
Okay. To
How
see
much
if I
damage
can
did I
get.
take?
You're unconscious and
Oh,
inside of
okay.
this thing.
But
I
as
see.
a restrained creature, what can you do?
Nat 20.
It
fantastic.
turns
So
out
as like he's pulled in, you see a bit of light, and you reach out, grabbing, pulling, erupting from this thing, sap dripping off of your body as you collapse onto the ground, and it's your turn. You have a full turn.
Yes.
That was so close.
Yeah, it was. And I don't
Get
know if I
it?
should heal myself or if I should just attack. I'm just gonna attack.
You have 1 hit point left.
No, I'm at 8 because I
Oh,
got
right.
it. The 7.
Yeah.
That is a 10. Huh.
You like
That's the laugh of someone who made the wrong choice. For sure,
like-
getting hit points back.
slash
No.
backwards at it, and it like clinks off of its armor, but you're like too deoxygenated to make any true effort.
I tried.
However,
it was A plus for effort.
we are around to Donovaine.
Yes. Am I still blinded?
You are no longer blinded.
Hey!
Yeah, you're
It's
still
been-
poisoned, but it's cool.
Yeah, that's fine. And poisoned does what now?
Poison disadvantage on attacks and ability checks.
Okay, cool. That's great. So all I can really do is, okay, look over there. It's like, well, this is great. This is fantastic. I'm just gonna chunk another produce flame at it because that's really all I can do now.
Aw.
I am tapped. So that's double 15s,
Yes, yes.
19 to hit.
Oh,
That's a hit. Roll
that's
damage.
great.
Nice.
So D8 fire damage.
Ooh, we're closing in,
5.
y'all.
5 fire
5
damage.
points of fire damage. This thing is rough. Jin,
I need,
I need you to make a Constitution. Wait, you're out.
Yeah, I need
Yeah.
to do a
Death
death
saving
save.
throw.
You need to do a death save.
But could
This
like
is
Batsy like
awful.
attack
Oh, what?
though?
Batsy
Death
can
saving throw.
yeah, Batsy can attack.
Okay.
You need to
Three
make
of
a
those,
death
you are
save with
dead.
disadvantage because you're suffocating.
Disadvantage.
Yeah,
Disadvantage on
That's
a
a
death
fail.
save?
because he's suffocating.
That's a fail. That's my first fail.
That's your first fail.
Is that a thing?
Apparently.
Apparently that's the thing.
Batsy,
Cool, I didn't
My
need plus.
meaning.
focus on the positive. Get Batsy in there.
Okay, she's gonna go
Close
all the way
distance.
Up to it.
Dame
She's
Avenger
going
Master!
to-
Yes.
Surely yes!
Oh, she's too distraught.
No.
Betsy like splats up against it and starts chewing.
I can't do
Portia,
this.
you're up.
Oh my god!
You gotta
okay.
fix it. You gotta fix it, Portia.
I can't. I can fix
Portia,
anything.
fix it.
I can fix anything.
Remember me. Oh, I have to say goodbye. Remember me.
Oh my god. Okay. So there's a lot. Okay. This is my
You're
last
so
spell
close.
slot.
Come on. Yeah,
Um,
use it.
I'm okay.
Do it.
What is this?
Do it.
Okay. Do I fairy
just want
fire
us
it or
to
not?
know- we just
Help,
want us to
audience.
know.
Fairy
What?
fire it or not?
Yeah, fairy fire would give everyone advantage on their attacks while I can concentrate
Enough
on
of us
it.
are poisoned. Yes, do
Yes.
it.
Okay. Fairy fire. I fairy fire it.
Great.
It's fairy fire. Okay.
No story anymore.
Yeah.
just
No.
Just
Okay.
tears.
No. I'll get there. And then this is going to balloon up again. You get 9 temperate Batsy and
Good.
yeah, I can't get everyone. So Batsy and Leiya both get 9 more temporary hit points.
Yes.
Fantastic.
And I will use fairy fire, and that's what I did, and that's
Great.
that's
Fantastic.
everything.
It is the
I'll
Shambling
go ahead and move it.
Queen's turn. It turns on you, Leiya, and swings.
Of course it does.
That's a 2 for its first
Yes.
attack. It swings for its second attack.
Oh,
Someone come look at my natural 20.
I don't want to look at your stupid 20.
Swatter damage. Maybe it's said already.
Swatter damage?
Swatter damage.
Swatter
10,
damage was only
13.
for the flies.
Oh, okay, well that makes sense. I just really.
That makes sense.
Thanks
I just
for
don't
letting
like
me
it.
roll my d12s ever, honestly.
Came to look.
It was nice while it happened.
Great.
All right, this could still not hurt you. That's a 1. That's a 1. That's 7 points of damage.
You're good. You're good.
Wee woo. Wee woo. Scared.
Okay, cool. Go for it, Leiya.
You got this.
You should. I'm just gonna go for it.
Yeah.
I don't care anymore.
Just smack
I'm
this
gonna
thing.
go. Just do it. I'm done.
You have advantage.
Thank God. That didn't do anything. That is an 8.
No! A miss, but it's Donovane's turn. Donovaine, what keep
That's why there's
We're just standing in the corner.
Yeah,
like
guys.
so
no
low
longer
right now.
disadvantage though, because of the fairy fire.
That's a natural 1. I'm not going to punish you for it. Dude.
I was
That's
about
too
to
much.
say.
Yeah.
Jen, just death saves with disadvantage.
God, I-
Disadvantage. with
Down to the line here, y'all.
rough. That's another
Oh,
no.
Portia.
fail. Betsy.
Betsy.
Yes,
Gonna
Betsy!
attack
Kill it, Betsy!
Because so help me, Melora.
Betsy,
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 Oh
Betsy.
my god, that's all
Betsy.
14.
No, that is a miss. Portia,
Cool.
you're
I'm
up.
gonna go ahead and have it make a save against my exploding
Oh, it's
turret.
gonna
I'm there.
self-destruct. What is the
Hold on.
save?
We'll get it.
I'm telling you, sorry. Detonate.
I'm going to tell you it succeeded because of the
Okay,
number it rolled.
cool. Cool. So it's half damage on 3d6.
Yeah. Great, roll them.
I'm on the other side though.
God, these
like-
are all terrible.
Yeah,
Oh my God, what terrible rolls! A 6 and 2 1s. Jeez
Oh.
Louise.
Oh,
Okay, so that's 8 damage
These
on
dice are
that.
done. These
I will
dice are
now shoot it.
All our dice are done, really.
Oops.
We are
Okay,
so close
that's
here.
with advantage. God. Okay. Yep. Okay, that's
Fine, I
cool.
can stay
That's
on the
just an
floor where it
11.
deserves for right
That's
now.
just an 11?
Yep.
Yeah, that is a miss. It turns and swings at Leiya again. That's 1 miss. That's a hit.
Okay.
That is 13 points of damage, Leiya?
So I'm back down to 1.
Oh
Wait,
my
no.
goodness.
You had 10,
Yeah.
so you can only come back once.
Yeah, that ability is once a long rest.
Yeah.
So you're
All right,
out.
so I'm out.
Absolutely. So it like swings, misses, swings, hits, and like clips you, and you
Yep.
take a large swing at it and absolutely whiff, and it grabs you by the head and slams you into the ground before turning its eyes on you.
That's great.
I'm in the air. Okay, you can't
Donovaine.
get me. I live
Come on.
here.
just it's like
With
just
advantage?
pitching fireball after
No, 'cause-
fireball.
am I still blinded?
That was a
You are no longer blinded.
Oh,
yeah.
poisoned
Okay,
rather.
No, you are no longer poisoned.
Okay, so
as
now I do
well,
have
yeah.
advantage.
Yes,
At
advantage.
long last.
So it's 12. So that's going to be a 16 to hit,
That's a hit.
and that's a 19. So
Great.
yes,
Roll that damage. Oh, we
Please
are just
kill it,
grinding
please
in
kill it.
here.
I have one more chance.
4 fire damage.
Ooh. All right. Jin,
Okay, this is my.
this is it.
Oh no.
Oh
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, buddy.
That's
Batsy's
a
gonna
failed
attack.
death
Batsy.
save.
Yeah, that's it. Batsy going to attack.
Gonna attack, yeah.
Batsy
Oh,
going to
boy.
eat. There's no one to stop her from
That's
eating me.
Cocked. Roll again.
Alright. This is.
Oh.
God.
Oh, you have vantage, Batsy.
Oh, that's right. Advantage. Yes. Which should have done that for the other ones as well, but that's.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
You
no
need a
good.
different D20.
Yeah.
Portia.
Yeah.
Speaking of bad luck, it's time to roll with advantage. Anyway. Okay, so 17 plus.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
Okay, cool. Okay, 6 damage.
6 damage. Your arrow like flies through the air and hits it in the arm, and this like last
yeah.
few pieces. That's what's flying, right?
No, it's a fireball.
It's a firebolt. Beautiful.
Or firebolt. Yeah.
Firebolt, great. Hits it in the arm, like burns the last few pieces away, and an arm falls off, but it's still standing as it rushes towards you, leaping up to try to catch you
Me?
out of the air.
Okay, I'm 60 feet up. Can it reach?
It's gonna make an athletics check.
Okay.
It's very large.
Okay.
It goes, huh?
How you like me now?
All right. Donovaine.
Chunking the fire.
Oh my God.
Literally all I can do.
So
With advantage.
I still had a
So,
few
no, we got
wounds
it.
left.
Okay, so that's 19 to hit.
That's a hit. Are we really gonna just
5 fire damage.
Yeah.
cantrip this thing to death?
It's
we are.
all I can do.
We are.
Is it my turn now?
It's your turn.
Okay. I'm
What am I
gonna.
doing? Jordan?
You're unconscious. You're trying to keep your guts in.
Oh, you
Oh,
gotta
so I don't have to
death
roll
save.
for
So,
death saves?
You
so
do.
Jen.
Oh, you do.
You do.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
I'm
do.
so
But
sorry.
yours up
Okay,
with
thanks,
advantage.
guys. Thanks
Yeah,
for
you're
that.
outside, so you just roll and
Just
hope.
one roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one roll.
What am I supposed to roll?
Over
10.
10 or over?
Yeah.
Okay, natural 20! Natural 20! She comes back with 1 hit point!
Yes, you are back. In which case,
Back with
I'm
one
going to
hit
let
point.
you take your turn right now because I forgot.
Can I just use lay on hands and get 20 hit points back?
Yes. I
Done.
love
All right.
you.
Okay,
Go, Anne.
great. So Jen is inside this thing.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, give me back my roommate, you son of a bitch! Your roommate! And I'm not anymore. I'm sorry because you can leave, so I have to live. It's a whole.
Yeah, but did
not
I know
now.
that? I didn't know that.
Okay.
God,
great.
so much happened in a week.
I'm really glad that was with advantage because that's a natural 1 and an 18.
Woo!
So that's 22 to hit.
22, there's a hit. Yeah.
Okay. Great.
God.
And that is 8 piercing damage. Is it enough?
Is it?
Wait. Oh, wait. Back. Well, no, I'm dead, so bats wouldn't go.
It's like looking up at you, and
Yeah.
you can see that it's like growing one of those tentacles out of its arm.
I don't know how I feel about that.
And it flicks it up towards you right as you fire your last crossbow,
Yeah.
which goes straight through it and hits the ground.
Yeah.
And it like kind of sways for a second, and then begins to collapse towards Donovaine, who like skitters out of the way and slams into the ground, and out of it falls
The dead body of our friend.
the dead body of your friend.
Okay. I zoom down to the ground and like pull, like I push back and like kick up with the front one to like slow down.
Yeah.
And it just like clatters to pieces and the wands are like dormant and clattering on the ground. And I like land next to him and because I don't know yet.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Jin, get up.
Silence.
Well, do something. Someone do something.
I have nothing left.
Can I take, like, is this even, can I take agrimony out of my pocket, which is supposed to help with bleeding and wounds, and see if that
Roll
will...
like a medicine check.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean,
To try and we
That's
can't
his goal.
stabilize
I mean,
him.
we can,
He's
but-
he's dead. Yeah.
long beyond being stabilized, but
yeah.
absolutely. You like rush over, begin to apply wounds before you realize that there's no
There's nothing we can...
pulse.
Yeah. There's nothing.
I'm
to
going to start
heal.
scrambling and see if I can find the broken pieces of the daiquiri from when it
Yeah.
was shattered
Yeah.
to try and just scrape enough
Yeah.
of it off.
And you do and try to rub it on his lips,
Yeah.
and it like cuts a little bit of him, and silence pervades until you hear this. How carefully you all cling to life.
Who is it? What is it? I turn towards it.
It's the eyes on the floor have formed this grinning mouth.
Mouth. Sorry. There was a big mouth before.
There's the thing. I chuck a flame at it.
It like splashes
when
on the
I
ground.
look, I look over.
Just
I look over the edge of the thing. What do I see out there? Just like mass chaos. Is everybody okay?
I mean, the battle has been raging, but
Yeah.
your side is winning.
Yeah.
The flies are like dispersing, right?
So-
you see the Dean and Vale have been like fighting back to back, battling off other things. The Angel has showed up and torn
Yeah.
massive swaths of blight to nothingness.
Yeah.
And the voice says, well, we all cling to life. We all cling to existence, to something to stay here, something to keep us here. Maybe I'll see what's left of you a little later.
Right now, the dame is definitely like draped over, hissing profusely.
Yeah. So it's just like the eyes on the ground. I run over and I like Aragorn kick one of the eyes off the edge of the and just like scream and like probably break my toe because
Yep.
he did.
Great,
Yeah.
fantastic.
And I kind of like gripping the side of the balcony and just like calling out over the crowd and saying, "You owe us! You owe us for him! I gave up everything to be here. You owe us. Somebody help. Someone down there has to know something. They have to be able to do something.
So, the battle ends, and the bodies are wrapped up and carried away, right? In the chaos, many things are lost, right? And many more things go missing. Looting becomes prevalent, right? However, you manage to secure Jin carefully, right? And get him back to the cauldron. What are you guys doing? What's the questions? You're trying to get him revived?
Yeah, like, I'm just trying to, like, I'm basically, like, hounding Egglark.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you don't understand. We did all of this for you.
Absolutely. So Egglark is very understanding. It's like, is trying to get what you want, goes off into the world to do what he can. But unfortunately, after a couple hours, comes back completely empty-handed. The city is desperate to bring back the more important people who have been a part of the city who died.
That makes sense,
right? So all the regents required to bring people back are mostly spent.
What about if we try to take him back to New York City?
He can't go back. He
gave
can't travel.
Well, how do we know that? Have we tried?
I know that it's true. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just something that you know when it's happened to you. You wouldn't understand.
I remove my the fine cape, drape that over Jin, and gesture to Batsy that she is welcome to cling on where the cape on me once was, and turn to these two and go, there. I can't think of one option that might remain. We can always try and find the hags.
I think they can do something. I mean, it's worth a shot. What else?
Whatever the cost.
We may try.
I love that.
They'll ask for something and we'll give it to them.
You and I still have much to give.
Fantastic. So you gather your things from your rooms, right? Take what you can, what you need, take what provisions the cauldron will spare, and you hop on Egglark's magic carpet and depart. And that, on that very sad note, is where I have to leave you all.
Because we'll kill you. I love it.
Because I'm going to be eaten.
Yeah.
But thank you all so much for coming by. This was a ridiculous
this was
pleasure.
so fun. Thank you so much, everybody.
One
Pour one out for Jin.
God.
So this was really awesome. Thank you so much to the Cauldron for bringing us in and for testing this out. It's been really a wild and fun adventure for everybody. Thank you for coming tonight to see this ultimate conclusion of our
Some of you were prepared for it, some of you just ran into it.
And you're like, why is everyone screaming? So we really appreciate it. We do intend for all of you out there on Twitch and here, twitch.tv/ActivePlayerNetwork will be bringing us more role-playing games on our channel. So please give us a subscribe if you're in the chat lurking or here and you want to watch our games on Twitch. They also go on to YouTube at the end of each week. So on Friday, this will be available on YouTube as well. We are headed, next up, the Active Player Network crew is headed to DreamHack Atlanta. It is this weekend, and we will be streaming all sorts of games. We were invited to attend by Level Up Dice. They are an awesome crew, and we will be doing all sorts of board games on the official DreamHack Mixer stream. So if you go to facebook.com/ActivePlayerNetwork, you'll find the links and the schedule there, so you can go ahead and give those a follow, so you'll get alerts when we go live and you'll know what we are streaming when. There's going to be D&D. I will be streaming the Vast Mysterious Manor. I will be streaming Root. I will be streaming Boss Monster 3. I will be streaming Bunny Kingdom. I will be just
sounds
keep
different.
getting excited. Bargain Quest with the Acquisitions Incorporated expansion, and so much more. It's gonna be awesome. I will be in the DM chair for some of the D&D adventures, so that will be a time for them. And yeah, so that's what we're doing right up next. And before we close out, I want to give my friends here a chance to plug anything they are going to be up to before we see them again very soon.
So I do this professionally, so if you want to book a game with me, please email me at, it's very simple, bookagamewithmiles@gmail.com. Thank you all so much.
I also write stories on the side, and you can find those on wattpad.com. Iceman0116 is my username, so give them a read.
Excellent. I am writing a new game module for Weave, which is by Monocle Society. I can't tell you what it is yet, but oh my god, you guys. It's so great, and the announcement for what that is will be coming very soon. So follow me on Twitter @AnnRichmond for any updates about that.
I can be found on Instagram @AsianAmy25. I'm currently doing Elf the Musical with Narrows Community Theater over in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. So come see us this weekend and next weekend to start your holiday season off right.
I'm in love, and I don't care who knows it.
Yay!
And I exist on the social medias as Limey Actor. My Twitch presence is The Painting Pirate, where I do a lot of mini painting streams, which is cool and fun. And come hang out and watch me learn how to paint things.
It's true. And with that, we bring you to the close officially of Casters and Cantrips at the Cauldron, New York City. The last thing I want to do is thank Deanna, our fantastic moderator of Mischief. You know her, you love her.
Yes.
Thank you for all of your hard work, unseen
And
as
of course,
it is.
Olivia.
And Olivia!
Kitchen Witch!
Kitchen Witch!
Yes.
And we'll see you all next time right here on Active Player Network. Bye!
Thank you all so much.
And goodbye.